amazing! So, good afternoon, Senior High School. Ayan, so habang inaantay po natin ang alauna ng hapon, mag-shoutout po muna tayo sa ating mga live viewers natin. Ayan, nakikita na nga natin sa comment section si Arnel Ignacio ng UMS 11 Empathy. Sino pa yung nakikita natin dyan, ma'am?
Andyan din po si Stan Aguto from UMS 11 Patients.
Ayan, nakikita ko nga rin dito, ma'am, si Jessica Daniel Dakuwag ng ABM 12 Cutler.
And of course, hindi po nagpahuli si Jeff Tristan Singgeyo. Ayan, from UMS 11 PS.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, good afternoon.
Isimulan na natin ang ating INHS SHS Kamustahan, the alumni are mamayang alauna. And keep sharing this Facebook Live.
Yes, kindly share it to your pages so that marami po tayong matututunan. Ayan, at may share yung ating mga guests for this afternoon.
Ilan ang guests natin ngayong hapon, ma'am?
Yes, so for this afternoon, Sir Alkin, we have 3 guests.
Wow.
Ayan, so
saan galing yung mga yan, ma'am?
Saang planeta ba sila galing, sir? Diba?
Yes.
Kailangan abangan niya ng ating mga viewers.
Yes, lalo na yung batch 2019-2020. Ayan, mga kabatch ninyo ang ating mga guests ngayong hapong ito.
Yes, so wag kayong magpahuli. Diba? At
Ayan, may sinasabi si John Lloyd Bulan, ma'am.
yes.
Shout out, ha? Shout out po kay Aileen
delikado.
Baryoga. Masyado pang maaga dyan, Lloyd. Ayan. Shout out daw po kay Aileen Baryoga Tamano. Apakaganda mo po. Wow,
Ay, grabe naman yan. Love is in the air, John Lloyd.
Ayan, baka may magka-developan dahil sa comment section ng Facebook. Ayan, sa may sinasabi rin si Annalisa, ma'am.
Okay, from Annalisa Mangati. Shout out, ba yan? Kay Princess Bulawan at Sheila Padagas, mag-aral ng mabuti.
Yes,
yan,
siyempre dapat
napakagandang
lahat.
message. Yes. Paalala po yan sa ating mga students, lalong-lalo na po dito sa Isabela National High School, Senior High School.
Magandang hapon sa ating lahat.
Yes, we have 11 million viewers na
Wow,
partner.
napakarami. Nakakalula naman yun, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so if you have shoutouts pa po, pwede lang tayong mag-comment dyan.
Just keep on commenting.
Yes.
Para sa mga gusto ninyong batiin ngayong hapong ito. Time check, it's already 12:54 in the afternoon.
13 million na tayo.
Dumadami na. Yan, kaabang-abang po ang mga guests natin. Abangan po ninyo sila. Sino kaya mga guests natin? Ayan, humabol si Mary Carr, kabangan na ng UMS 11 Empathy. Good afternoon, Mary Carr.
Yan, so lahat po, yan, tune in na po tayo sa ating INHS Champ Campus Radio, 97 MHz.
Yan, syempre binabati rin natin ngayong hapong ito si Ma'am Elvira A. Dolores, ang ating Assistant Principal to Advance. Happy birthday, ma'am, sa'yo.
Yes, happy birthday, ma'am.
Yan, please share po ng ating live ngayong hapon. Sa mga gusto pong mag-shout out, comment lang po natin. Christmas.
May comment galing kay Kyle Rebusora. OMG daw.
Ayan, nakikita niya na siguro yung ating mga guests.
Yes.
Bakit wala daw tunog? Good afternoon kay Rachel Joy Pinapit.
Yes, okay. Okay na daw po ang ating sounds.
Thank you, Kyle, para sa information na inyong binigay.
And hello to our 20 million viewers through
Good
our
afternoon.
Facebook Live. And also sa mga nakikinig po sa atin through radio. Ayan, magandang hapon po.
Ayan, stay tuned lang po tayo. At exactly 1 o'clock, start na po natin ang ating program. Ngayong hapong ito, the INHS SHS Kamustahan, the Alumni are.
Ayan, another shout out from Rachel Joy Pinapit. Shout out po kay Elsie Valdez. Ayan, hello, good afternoon, Elsie.
Isabella National High School, Senior High School, the place we call home. From INHS Senior High School, Champ Campus Radio 97 MHz, we bring you INHS SHS Kamustahan Alumni are. Championing inspiration, championing excellence. Join us as we give the spotlight to our graduates through the years. This is INHS SHS Kamustahan Alumni are. Be inspired, be motivated, and be the best. Hosted by Mr. John Alkin Clemente and Miss Gretchen Salvador. INHS SHS Kamustahan Alumni are.
Good afternoon, Isabella National High School.
Good afternoon, Senior High School, and good afternoon, City of Ilagan.
This is your segment host, Teacher Majo.
And this is Teacher Alkin.
Today, we are bringing the second episode of our afternoon segment, the INHS SHS Kamustahan or the Alumni are.
Yes, here only at INHS SHS Champ Campus Radio 97 MHz.
Napaka-espesyal ng ating pangalawang episode ngayon, partner, dahil may mga very special guest tayong makakasama. And I know most of you still know them at namimiss nyo na silang lahat. Diba? Paano ba naman kasi? Okay, tunay na nagagandahan ng ating mga makakasama ngayong hapon.
Yes naman, not only that, they don't just have the looks, but they have superb wit, beauty and brains, ika nga nila. Sila yung mga ilan lamang sa mga very talented students at their time here at senior high school.
Tama yan, Sir Alkin. At dinig ko nga hanggang ngayon, ay nag-excel pa rin sila sa kanilang universities. At the same time, nakikita pa rin natin sa kanilang leadership and of course, talent.
Wow naman. Siyempre, tatak INHS yan. Ika nga natin, INHS is the home of the champions. So ano pang inaantay natin, Ma'am Majo? Ipakilala natin ang ating mga guests ngayong hapon.
Okay, yes. From strangers to best of friends. Okay. Ang ating mga guests ngayong hapon ay magkakaibigang binuo ng ating paaralan. Pagpasok nila dito ay nagmula pa sila sa iba't ibang paaralan. Okay, dito sa ating syudad ng Ilagan. Ang isa ay galing sa Isabela School of Arts and Trades. Ang isa naman ay mula sa Central Isabela Christian Academy. At ang isa ay graduate natin dito sa ating Isabela National High School. Hanggang, ayan, sila ay nakilala bilang 3Js.
Oo, tama ka dyan, ma'am.
Diba?
Yes, naging saksi nga tayo, ma'am, sa kanilang pagkakaibigan. Since naging students mo sila, ma'am, anong kanilang senior high school days, anong mga naaalala mo sa kanila in terms of their academics, ma'am?
Bakit parang tumawa sila, partner?
Bigla silang ninervyos sa question na yan, ma'am.
Yes. Kasi partner, since calculus yung subject ka sa kanila before. Di ko alam bakit sila tatawa nung na-remind sila, di ba? Okay, medyo challenging kasi yung subject. Pero I saw how they did their best to listen and understand our topics. At lagi silang nasa first 10. Nakikipag-unahan talaga yan, partner, di ba? Ayan. And with that, I'm very happy that they were able to finish the subject with an outstanding performance.
Talaga naman.
Ikaw, sir, sila naman ay nakasama mo, di ba, ng 2 taon bilang officers ng Super Press at SSG. Ano ang mga naalala mo sa kanila?
Meron ba? Parang, lang. Kidding lang po yan. So, syempre naman, mamang naalala ko sa kanila yung one call away sila. Yung tipong isa lang yung tinawag mo, pero silang 3 ang darating. Ganon sila ka-active at ka-eager magbigay ng kanilang mga serbisyo bilang mga officers.
Okay, so wag na nating patagalin, partner. Let us welcome the 3Js. Yan, Joshua Birung
Yes, andito rin si Janine Peralta.
and John Romar Tolentino.
Ayan, good afternoon. Isang pagbati naman dyan, John Ro, para sa ating
Good
mga
afternoon,
viewers.
sir. Magandang kanina pa ako naguguluhan, INHS SHS, kamustahan alumni hour pala to.
Yeah.
Akala ko invite niyo ako sa INHS Stars kasi nag-practice ako kumanta.
Huwag kang mag-alala, hindi masayang yung pinaractice mo mamaya, John
Okay.
Ro.
Yes.
Isang pagbati naman sa ating mga viewers, John Ro. Batiin mo naman
Hello
sila.
mga viewers! Kamusta kayo dyan? Shoutout pala sa mga friends and classmates ko na doon. Magandang hapon!
Yan. So, sunod naman natin si Josh Birung.
Mabuhay! Hello po! Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, sa mga nanonood. Tsaka sa mga friends ko na tinawag ko manood, wala pa kayo, hindi ko pa kayo nakikita.
Nakikiusap po kami kung sino po yung mga
Mga friends
message.
ko.
Yan, ni Josh. Manood naman tayo. Supportahan naman natin mga friends natin.
Yes, siguro maya-maya. Diba?
Wait lang natin. Sige, next naman si Janine. Hello, Janine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be back. Nandito na naman ang 3Js is in the house.
Yes.
Ayan, so, good afternoon sa ating mga viewers dyan. Ayan, so pa-like and share naman tayo dyan para naman ganado tayo ngayong hapon na to.
Yes, live na live ang 3Js dito sa INHS SHS Campus. Yes, talaga naman. Kamusta naman, Josh? Anong feeling at nagbabalik ka dito sa senior high school compound?
Siyempre masaya, ilang taon na ako hindi nakabalik. Siguro,
Ilang taon na ba?
2 years na ata.
2
Ang
years.
last ko na balik dito, yung kinuha ko yung
Credentials.
Yun lang. Tapos ngayon na lang ulit.
Ikaw, John Ro, kamusta naman? Anong feeling na umapak ka muli sa compound, sa campus natin?
Syempre, first of all, nagpapasalamat ako sa faculty and staff sa paggawa ng program na ito para may reason kami para bumalik. Yun. Thank you so much. Masaya na nakabalik ulit ako.
So, ibig bang sabihin, John Ro, kung wala pa itong program, wala kang balak bumalik?
At syempre, sir, harangan kami ng guard kapag ano.
Sa bagay. Syempre, graduate na kasi kayo, no? Yes, how about si Janine? Anong feeling, Janine?
Ayan, so wala pa rin pinagkaiba. Hinaharang pa rin kami ng guard dyan sa labas kanina. Ayan, so iba na ngayon kasi may login na tayo ngayon.
Yeah, so,
Syempre,
ibig sabihin lang yan na ganun lang ka-strict yung guard natin para sa safety na, syempre, ng mga faculty and other visitors ng ating school. Yes, Mama Jo?
Because we need to follow the ITF protocols. Diba?
Tama, yan.
Yes,
Siya.
ma'am.
Ganun kasi kahirap ngayon ng tinadaanan natin because of this pandemic. Ayan, so sisimulan natin ang ating interview portion, Ma'am Majo, after ng ating commercial break.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Alright, and we're back. Live na live pa rin dito sa ating INHS SHS Champ Campus Radio 97 MHz.
Ayan, so magsimula na po tayo sa ating interview sa ating mga special guests ngayong hapon. Diba
Relax
kasi
lang kayo, ha?
alam kong gustong-gusto nyong malaman yung mga experiences nila sa kanilang senior high school years.
Isipin nyo na lang, graded recitation
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
Yeah, so ang una nating katanungan, okay, mga guests natin, how's life after senior high school?
Yan, simulan siguro natin kay Janine. How's life, Janine,
Oh,
after
yes.
senior high
Kamusta,
school?
Janine?
Before that, Janine, asan nag-aaral ulit si Janine ngayon?
So, sa ISU City of Ilagan campus, sir. Currently taking of my second year as civil engineering.
Wow.
Oh, grabe yan.
Yan.
Sana
Diba?
all.
So much pressure.
O siguro pa, pag magpapatayo ka ng bahay, baka naman. Baka naman. Siyempre, may pinagsamahan naman tayo dyan, di ba?
Sana pala rin, sir.
Ah, sige.
Ayan. So, life after senior high school is, nakakamiss talaga, syempre. Ayan, so nakakamiss talaga, syempre, right before na pandemic, di ba, ang daming nagaganap. Always yan, present lang. Given na yan na madaming mga activities na pinapagawa. Yun, tapos, namimiss ko din yung mga teachers, ayan, mga estudyante. Ang daming naturo sa akin ng senior high school bukod sa acceptance talaga sa mga learnings. Ay, grabe. Wala akong masabi. And yun yung great foundation ko ngayon kung ba't ako nakaka-survive through yung learnings ngayon kahit na online learning. And sir.
And so, Janine,
yes.
thank you sa na-appreciate mo kami. Di ka nag-under sa akin. Kasi general mo naman, di ba? Hindi mo sinabing STEM teachers lang, ganyan. Ayan, so Janine, tatanong ko lang, since nakapagtapos ka ng STEM ng senior high school, tama?
Yes, sir.
So, mayroon bang significance itong STEM sa yung course ngayong college ka?
Yes, sir. Malaki talaga yung porsyento, kumbaga. Lalo na kay Ma'am Cho, di ba? Calculus yan. Diyos ko, maulawak Mildred. Maulawak Mildred, aman. Doon na may tulong kasi, yun nga, na-open na yung world namin sa calculus sa DC at IC ng ngayon, ng college ngayon. So, ngayong second year, nasa DE na tayo ngayon.
Wow.
Malaki yung mga X and Y, ayan, yung mga summation, mga LNX, ayan, nandyan yan, para abangan nyo lang yan. Kaya, sa mga gustong nagbabalak na mag-engineering dyan, ayan, so, straightforward na tayo sa STEM. At kung nagbabalak man kayo, kaya nyo yan.
Ayan.
So do you feel regret ba or may naramdaman ka bang regret kasi 'di ba second year college ka na ngayon?
Yes, sir.
Ngayon kung walang senior high school, supposedly fourth year ka na. May regret ka ba na nararamdaman?
Ay, may regret talaga ako, sir. Kasi, maganda naman yung platform ng K-12 kasi dagdag sa kaalaman para mas maging handa yung isang estudyante. Kasi iba na talaga yung college, sir. Kumbaga, nasa level 10 na agad eh. Level 1, elementary yan. Level 2, high school yan. Yung college, nasa level 10 na. So, parang step forward natin yung grade 11 tsaka grade 12 para makatungtong tayo sa college. Though, indeed, talagang helpful siya.
So ibig sabihin, thankful ka talaga at nagkaroon tayo ng
thankful.
senior high
Yes,
school.
sir. Kahit na dagdag na 2 taon, ayan. So, pag-igihan natin, mga magulang natin dyan, pasalamat tayo, may mga allowance tayo. Yan.
Sige.
Ayun, so very na-appreciate naman natin yung partner, no, na naging part tayo nung kanilang journey nung senior high school at ngayong college na sila, nakatulong pala yung ating mga inimpart sa kanila nung senior high school.
Siyempre, ma'am, siguro hindi
Yes.
naman mag-iisip ang DepEd ng ikari-regret natin. Kaya siyempre, inisip ng DepEd ang additional 2 years nga for additional learning sa ating mga students.
Yes. Case para at least, di ba, focus na, may direction na tayo when we pursue our higher education. Ayan, so proceed naman tayo kay John Romar. Ayan, how's your life after senior high school?
To be honest, hindi naman ako magpapaka-plastic, no. After senior high school, syempre, dyan na nag-start yung COVID, ganun.
Yes. So,
Senior high school. So, parang, ang sad, di ba? So, yun. Pero, maka-enjoy pa rin naman kasi I have contacts with my friends and whatsoever. Then, yun nga, nag-start na rin ang college. So, nagkakaroon na rin ng pagkakaabalahan. So, my life is parang roller coaster. Nag-start sa sad, tapos ngayon, nasa masaya na. So, di natin akong kailan. Joke.
Yan, so since pag-uusapan natin ang pandemic, John Ro, may nakikita ka bang positive side naman na effect nitong pandemic na to?
Sir, syempre, di ba, pandemic, ma-isolate tayo, ma-home quarantine. So, yun, I think, yung positive side ng pandemic is magiging mas closer tayo sa families natin,
Yes,
ganun.
Yes, yan talaga yung number one na positive effect nitong pandemic na. Hindi naman natin sinasabi na napakaganda nitong
Yes.
pandemic. Sana nandyan para laging magkakasama pamilya. Pero yun nga, mas na-strengthen yung pagsasamahan ng mga pamilya because of this pandemic.
yes,
Yes.
partner. Yan, any additional pa? John Romar?
Yun, so siguro ang masasabi ko lang, no, sa mga depressed ngayong pandemic and whatsoever, always find light in every darkness, no. Kung malungkot ka, always find ways to be happy. Hindi naman palaging huli na ang lahat.
Yes,
Yes,
tama yan.
napakaganda ng kanyang message.
Yes,
diba?
lalo na syempre na isa nga pinapahalagaan ng Department of Health ngayon ay ang mental health natin.
Yes.
Tama
Kahit
yun.
walang connect yung sinabi ko dun sa tanong nyo.
Hindi,
sasabihin ko na rin.
napaka-connected. Talaga napaka-connected. Yes, talaga yung enlightening talaga yung
Yes.
statement mong yan, John Ro. Yan, nadagdag ko nga, tama yung tulad nga, lagi kong sinasabi sa aking mga klase na everything meron yan positive and negative effects. At syempre, dapat dun lang tayo titingin sa positive dapat. Diba?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and of course, Joshua. Ayan.
Hello.
Kamusta? How's life after senior high school?
Paano ba? Okay naman, okay po. Siguro nung simula nung pandemic, syempre, we all hit rock bottom. Pero, naman na po, everyone's rising up na. Okay na.
Nakaka-adjust na.
Nakaka-adjust na po, lalo na sa akin. Mahirap po talaga nung umpisa. Pero ngayon, tingin ko, nasa stable side naman na po ako.
Ano yung sinasabi mo? Anong part ba ng pandemic yung sinasabi mong pinaka nahirapan ka?
Actually, lahat.
Talaga,
Mahirap talaga lahat. Lalo na, nung, di ba, nag-pandemic, hindi ka pwedeng lumabas. So, nasa loob ka lang lahat nasa loob
O lalo
ng
na,
bahay.
party goer ka yata.
Ay,
di ba?
hindi.
naman.
Grabe naman.
Hindi, mahilig lang lumabas, di ba?
With
Friends.
friends.
Yes.
At saka yung education na rin, no, nagbago talaga ng platform. Noon sanay ako lagi pumapasok sa school. At tapos
Kahit
pag-
late. Huwag na natin ibalik
Grabe ka
yan.
sa akin, ah.
Huwag mong provoking, sir.
Pero yun nga, ang hirap nung una. Pero ngayon, nandun na tayo sa stable side.
So, anong kinukuhang course ngayon?
I am a social work student from St. Louis University, Baguio.
Second year din, tama?
Yes po, second year.
Paano yun from STEM to social worker na course? Parang napakalayo naman nun na naka-cope up ka naman.
Actually, interesting siya. So, nung senior high school ako, sanay ako sa science, math, engineering subjects. So, doon ako nag-focus talaga in senior high school. Tapos, nung nag-college ako, kakaiba kasi more on like criminology, sociology, anthropology, at saka may international relations. So, halo-halo yung course. Buti na lang nung senior high school, tsaka nung junior high school, meron akong mga backgrounds kila Ma'am Mia,
UCSP,
kila Ma'am Vic,
tama?
Yes,
Mga
tapos yung
social
teacher-
sciences
yes,
subject.
yung teachers ko nung junior
Yes,
high school.
Araling Panlipunan.
Yes, kaya medyo kaya medyo kinakaya naman.
Kasi supposedly yung course mo ngayon, under dapat siya ng UMS. Yes.
Yums dapat
So,
siya.
kaya, pero at least, bright ka naman, di ba?
Ay,
Kaya,
grabe
syempre,
naman.
madali ka lang mag-adjust
Ay,
sa
grabe
mga
naman.
bagay-bagay. And so, nakalimutan pa natin tanungin si John Ro kung saan siya nag-aaral ngayon. Nag-aaral pa ba, John Ro?
Yes po, I'm
Grabe
currently
naman, sir.
studying.
Yan,
Kaya saan ka nag-aaral?
Harvard University po.
Wow. So uwian ka mamaya, babalik ka rin mamaya.
Opo, babalik po ako mamaya.
Ang private
Private
plane.
jet po.
Seriously.
Ano po, nag-aaral po ako sa Isabela State University, Ilagan Campus. With honors.
With honors ng senior high school, yes.
Okay.
Alam naman natin, yan lahat kayo with honors na graduate sa senior high school. Virtual nga lang,
Yes
di ba?
po, I'm currently taking the course Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Okay.
Yes po, so shout out sa mga classmate ko dyan kung nanonood kayo, hi. Sa mga prof, pa-excuse.
Ay, actually, I wanna shout out, Boris pala. Nakita ko nagko-comment sa kanina. Hi, Boris!
And see you soon, Boris. Huwag ka mag-alala.
Wala akong
Yes.
One day, andito ka rin sa RBI room natin.
Then,
Manda ka.
Trixie. Yes.
Ayan, sa additional, Ma'am Majo, para kay ano?
Okay, no more. So, nakakatuwa partner that despite dun sa pagsisimula nga ng kanilang, pag-end ng kanilang senior high school, nagsimula ang pandemic, hindi nila nasubukan yung graduation,
Yeah,
diba?
sad life. Yes.
Doon sila
Nasubukan naman at
nalulungkot.
least sa kanila naman yung
Virtual.
record na first ever
Yes.
virtual graduation, di ba? Historical yun.
Yeah, so yun ang ng batch nila. Pero at least no, nakapag-adjust na and okay na po silang lahat and excelling in their academics this school year. Second year na sila.
Yes.
Yeah, so we can now move partner dun sa ating next question.
Okay, next question. Candidate number 1, ready na ba? Ayan.
Ayan
Diba?
na.
Okay, since ito ay kamustahan naman, what do you miss most in high school life? Janine ulit?
Ay, ako ulit.
Yes, ladies first. Although ladies naman kayong
Mas
lahat.
maganda
Pero
sila,
yung,
sir. Mas maganda sila sa akin. Ayan, so what I miss. Siguro yung kantin talaga.
wow.
Kantin talaga eh. Sa kantin tayo kasi sa room namin before na naaamoy habang may klase, naaamoy mo yung
Yes.
aroma.
Kasi
eh.
malapit yung room nyo.
Pinakamalapit.
No? Oo.
Garlic fried rice. Nakalimutan ko na tuloy kung sino yung nagtitinda noon. Pero shout out sa'yo, auntie. Ayan. So, yun yung nami-miss ko. Tsaka isa din yung flag ceremony natin.
Bakit? Baka meron sa flag ceremony
Every
natin?
Monday.
Sir, nagbibit ako no.
Yes.
Nakakangawit
Yung
din pala kapag...
ngalay na siya kasi halos lahat ng...
Pag gano'n, dire-diretso
Oo.
yan.
Kasi itong si Janine, kahit malayo ang bahay nila, siya pa rin ang first honor na pumapasok sa school. Hindi tulad nung katabi niya. Joke lang.
Sir,
Joke lang.
Saang side yun, Sir Alkin.
Basta bahala na sila. Matamaan na lang.
Ayan, yun sir.
Okay, so kantin,
Kantin,
diba?
ang
And
kanyang
yung ating
namimiss.
flag rights. Ayan. How about, si Josh naman muna.
Ako yung high school in general. Masaya talaga yung high school in general. Tingin ko, kumpara sa elementary at saka sa college, high school talaga yung pinakamasaya na na stage ng buhay ko. Yung may friends ka, pagpapasok, tapos hindi mo kailangan maging serious all throughout. Parang nandyan pa rin yung fun side. Kasi pag college, kailangan serious ka na all the time. So, yun yung na-enjoy ko talaga ng high school. Masaya.
Fun na, natututo ka na, nag-e-enjoy ka pa.
Nag-e-enjoy ka pa.
Bakit sa college ba?
Kasi sa college, may extra hira, parang
Sa
may nakapatong sa likod mo, alam mo yun, na hinihintay mo laging 11:59,
Ay.
tatakot ka na, 11:59 na.
Okay.
Ganun.
Idagdag mo pa dyan yung puro online, no?
Oo, puro
paano ba
online.
ang setup nyo ngayon sa online? As in, whole day, puro kayo online, virtual, ganyan?
Ano po, ang klase namin talaga is online. So everyday may klase po ako. Pero depende naman po sa teacher kasi usually ang ginagawa niya, binibigay na lang yung readings. More on readings po kasi kami talaga. Tapos mas maraming readings kaysa sa online po.
So, at least natututo ka rin, di ba? Yes, self-learning na.
Parang dito rin pala sa atin
Yes.
partners sa senior
So,
high
gamit
school.
yung kanilang modules
Yes,
naman sa
modules
kanila.
naman. Ayan, so thank you very much, Josh. Now let's proceed kay John Romar. Ayan. What do you miss most in your high school life?
Siyempre, as of now, madam, ang namimiss ko talaga yung face-to-face setting talaga. Like, as in,
Yes.
kung dati talaga tamad na tamad akong pumasok, thank God it's Friday kasi bukas walang pasok. Ngayon talaga yun ang namimiss ko, yung physical setting ng pagtuturo. And also yung mga programs and activities, every month hindi nawawala ng program ang high school. That what makes high school happy talaga.
Yes.
Yung mga programs and activities. At syempre, yung mga mga kalokohan na nagagawa and whatsoever, and susulitin ko na yung time na to para magkwento sa inyong lahat.
Ay, grabe.
Baka naman habutin tayo mamayang gabi, ha?
Ay, hi, Ma'am Lonzaneda. Hi, Ma'am Mira. I miss
Okay,
you.
ito na. Ikukwento ko na. Saglit lang naman to. Sa inyong lahat, huwag nyo tong gawin. bad influence talaga to kay Ma'am Cho noong, syempre, calculus.
Ano yan, Ma'am Cho?
Baka pwede mo man bawiin yung grades niya, ma'am Cho.
Delikado. Ay,
Tapos may pa-recitation ata siya na board recitation whatsoever, board exam.
Parang ganun.
Board exam. Board recitation, and syempre, hindi ko talaga alam, like, mahina talaga sa calculus. So, nag-rason ako na masakit yung chan ko. Sabi ko, ma'am, masakit yung chan ko, ganito kaya. Tapos sabi ni Ma'am Cho, okay, sige, go ka na sa clinic, anak. Tapos sinama ko pa yung 3 friends ko. Hindi, nakibangka sila. Hindi kami nag-recite kay Ma'am Cho. Excuse kami.
At saka ang maganda kay Ma'am Cho, yung pagpilahan, di ba yung first 10 talagang
Oo.
magko-compute ka. Siyempre, hindi mo yun ma-experience kasi hindi ko. Pero ganun talaga. As in, matira matibay, parang run for your life.
Hunger
Yun yung-
Games.
Oh, Hunger
Parang
Games. Pag nagpapasolve siya, yung 1 to 10 lang.
Yes.
Grabe ka pala, Ma'am Majo, ha?
Hindi sir, syempre kailangan natin yan para at least, di ba, ma-gain natin yung attention, ganyan.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Baka gusto kayo ulit batiin na nakikita nyo sa mga comment section
Si
natin.
Ma'am Lanzaneda. Totoo ba? Gusto mo yung ice candy? Si Aika gumawa nun na.
Baka meron pa yung ice candy na tira noon kasi inabutan kayo ng
2
pandemic.
years. 2 years na rin siya sa ref namin.
Kasi nabutan na kayo ng pandemic doon. Alright.
Shout out kay Ma'am Elsie namin, yung entrep namin. Si Ma'am Lanzaneda naman yun. Hindi ko namin naging teacher, Ma'am.
Kami lang.
Binuko.
Dalawa lang.
Ayan. So, yan, nagkakabukuhan tayo at nag-enjoy na rin tayo. Pero, syempre, babalik po tayo after ng ating short break.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo ah.
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher eh.
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
Alright, nagbabalik na nga tayo dito. Live na live pa rin sa ating RBI studio. Yan,
Hello, Ma'am Jennifer.
Ayan.
Bongga!
Mr. Bean.
Oh, yan. Evarish, wag kang mag-alala. Susunod ka rito, Evarish. Tandaan mo yan.
Manood kami sa'yo.
Ibabash ka rin ni Mr. Bean. Ay, sorry. Ayan, continue natin, Ma'am Majo, ang ating magandang
Yes.
kwentuhan.
Ayan, so na-shock ako partner. Meron palang ganong kaganapan.
Kaya nga, kaya bila tayo nag-break, as baka magkaroon tayo ng initan dito at baka magkabawian ng grades. Joke lang.
Ayan. Wala na tayong magagawa doon partner. Pero ayan, so naintindihan ko naman no, na during high school years talagang
Gawain mo rin yun, ma'am?
hindi sir, charot. Pero naintindihan naman natin sila that na yung during that time meron talagang magagawang mga kalokohan,
Yes.
ganyan. Accepted naman po natin.
Kahit sino naman, meron mga
Yes.
naitatagong kalokohan.
Yes.
Yes. Minsan ko lang naman yung ginawa, Ma'am Cho, wag mo nang bawiin.
Kaya, nakakapatawaran na tayo.
Tapos na kami.
Okay na, charot.
Wala ka nang magagawa, di na niya mababawi yung
True.
card mo. Okay.
Ayan, may shoutout po. Dito, classmate nyo ata siya before, si
Yes,
Christopher. Ayan.
Hi, to.
Shoutout. Ayan, sa
Ayan, at
TJs.
bumabawi din si Ma'am Jennifer Janine. Sabi niya, hi Janine, kahit di kita naging student, alam ko bright ka. Wow.
Good silang
Yes.
lahat, bright.
Oh, bright siya mag-conduct ng flag sem.
Binigyan niya
Mag-beat.
ata ng ice candy rin si Ma'am Lanzaneda.
Oh, narinig ko ayun naalala ko si Ma'am Lonzaneda bumili ng 10 ice candy. Binigyan ng 15 ni ano.
Ni Janine.
Ni Janine.
Oh, kaya
Ganun niya
pala
ka-favorite
bright siya.
Favorite sinabihan siya ng bright ngayon.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so next question tayo. And so, what are the most important lessons you've learned in your life during senior high school?
Yes, lesson naman.
Lesson.
Most
Ako muna.
Sige.
Kasi ready ako dyan.
Talaga nagre-recite siya.
Ako kasi, personally, hindi ako friendly na tao.
Mm.
Parang mahirap ako makihalubilo sa lahat. Papakiramdaman ko muna, hindi ako yung una mag-a-approach. Tapos nung nakilala ko tong dalawa, kasi very sila, outgoing talaga sila ng tao. Sobrang grabing personality nila, di ba? Parang kumakain ng tao yung personality nila. Ganun
Mga
kalala.
taga-perya, ganun.
Oo, ganun kalala. Kaya, doon ako mas naging open sa mga tao, mas naging friendly. Kinakausap ko na rin. Hindi ko nga rin namalayan na, ay, totoo ba? Friendly na ako. Nagko-comment na rin sila na, oh, ikaw, ka na, parang nagbago ka na. So, yun, saya.
So, ibig sabihin, hindi ka natuto sa mga, although natuto ka naman sa mga teachers, pero syempre iba pa rin yung mga lessons from the experience. Sabi nga
At
natin.
wait, lalo na sa teachers.
Mm.
Sa teachers din talaga. Ako nun, ngayon, nung naging senior high school ako, mas, yung mga teachers, mas naging personal sa akin. Yung parang touching, may mga kwentuhan na touching. Ganon, di ba? Ang saya lang.
So, syempre, mababait naman ng mga senior high school teachers. Tama ba?
Oo, mababait. Sobra.
Siyempre.
Yan. Hindi lang, sobra pa.
Sobra.
Pero,
Gaano ka sobra?
Over, ganon. 100%.
Pero Josh, may binuking si Ma'am Jennifer sa ating comment section.
Oh!
Yan. Si Joshua palaging wala sa klase ko.
Ma'am, bumawi ako ng ice
Yan.
candy, di ba?
Pero in fairness, napaka-bright din, saka napakaganda everyday.
Thank
Talaga.
you. Ikaw talaga ang number one fan ko.
Naabangan natin yung outfit ni Josh everyday.
Oo, tama yan. Tama.
Oh, grabe.
Yes, tapos ngayon may humihirit din. Bakit silang dalawa lang daw ba? Paano na daw si Christopher Baggaw? Hindi ba niya nabago ang buhay mo?
Ay, syempre, oo, friends. At saka ano yan, lagi kong katabihan pag-calculus si Tondon. Ewan ko lumilipad siya dun sa row namin. Kasi nasa harapan siya pag-calculus. Si Ma'am siya mahilig magtabag sa harap. Kaya siguro lumilipat sila sa likod.
Parang ikaw yata ang nasa hot seat Mama Jo ngayon na hindi yung tatlong guest
Si Ma'am
na.
siya.
Parang
Ganun
kasama
kasi.
ko dun sa
Oo.
sir. Ayan.
Sige, so about si Janine.
Ayan, so, nakalimutan ko yung tanong, ma'am.
Ang question is, what are the most important lessons you have learned in your life during senior high school?
Ayan, so, hindi halata sa akin na, introvert ako before. Ayan, so, pagpasok ko dito, talagang mahiyain ako. Pero nung unang araw kasi, ang tahimik kasi ng aura ng room. Di ko alam kung sinong teacher yung nagpagawa nun, si Ma'am Pagulayan at, ay hindi, sorry ma'am. Si Ma'am Maricar ata yon yung naggrupo-grupo kami and then, mag-communicate daw kami. Tapos, ako tong aligaga kasi ang tawag dito, parang walang umiimik, ganon. Gusto ko naman kasi nga bago ako dito sir, di ba? Dati ako sa Sika. So ayan, gusto kong makakreate ng mundo ko dito, yung parang mag-e-explore ako, ganon. So ayan, so ako na yung nagsimula, nag-iistorya ako ng Ilocano pa noon. Kaya gustong-gusto nila kasi yung mga iba parang nagagano na lang.
Ang lalim ng Ilocano niya.
Oo,
Grabe.
yung nag-iistorya ako ng mga kinakain namin dun sa Kado, ganon, yung mga exotic, ganyan. So, itong mga friends naman na mga taga dito sa syudad, nakikurious din, ganyan pala doon, ganyan. Parang ako na yung nagiging way noon. Kaya, I'm so lucky din na nakilala ko si Janro kasi dati na kaming nagkikita pero hindi kami closer sa Siska before, tsaka sa mga SSG nun ng mga per school. Ayan, nakita na kami. And ayan, dumating si Joshua. Pero kami talaga ang una.
Kami ni John Romer ang unang naging friend.
Ay, ayan, nagkakabukuhan na talaga tayo. So, sino talaga 2 J's?
Elementary pa lang kami ni John Romer. Friend na kami.
So, Janine? Masasabi mo, Janine?
Pero kami nga yung unang sir, dyan
sa senior high school
diba?
kayo.
Senior
Pero
high
before senior high school nga, elementary, nauna daw si Joshua at si
Tapos natigil
John
ng
Ro.
junior high.
diba?
Ayaw na namin yung isa't isa ng junior high.
Nagkahiwalay kayo ng school.
Ayan, so yun. Ang saya ko kasi regardless na yung sa gender namin, talagang nagkakamabutihan kami. Alam namin yung isa't isa, kung ano yung kiliti ng isa, ganon. Kahit na may pagkakaiba kami, gamay na namin, kaya na namin i-handle. And I hope na sana magtagal pa rin kahit na magkakahiwalay na kami. Ayun, ma'am.
Ba't paiyak ka na?
Kaya nga nakakaiyak. Naluha si Jenny.
Talagang na-miss nila yung isa't isa. Ayun, so maiba lang sa question. Babalikan natin yung question mamaya para kay John Ro. Pero, nasa sa inyo kung sasagutin ninyo, may chance ba? Lagi kong tinatanong sa inyong dalawa noon, nandito pa kayo. May chance ba na maging kayo? Di ba pwede?
Aminin nyo na.
OMG! Nung okay lang sasabihin.
share mo.
Aminin nyo na.
OMG! Talagang open kami ni Janro. Alam na namin yung mga flaws ng iba, yung kung mga secrets pa yan or darkest secrets pa yan. Alam na talaga namin. Tapos, ito talaga yung pinakahabay talaga na nangyari sa amin. Nung pumunta kami kumuha ng ISIP scholarship, baka naman ISIP dyan. No, second. Sorry. Ayan. So, kaming nahuli doon, nandun kami sa Pagirigan Park. Tapos ngayon, nagkakwentuhan kaming dalawa na hindi naman namin expect na mangyayari ito, pero nagkakwentuhan kami na, Jo, paano kung maging tayong dalawa talaga?
Ikaw talaga nagtanong.
Siya.
Ay, siya.
Ako sir, kasi parang out of nowhere, parang na-imagine ko, close naman tayo, whatsoever. Paano kung tayo talaga, ganito, ganyan. Tapos biglang may background music na nagpatugtog. Tayo na lang, dalawa. Ang weird.
Hindi niyo ba tinake yun as a sign?
Oh, baka sign na.
Is that a sign?
Hindi, sir, parang nakakadiri din kasi.
Bakit naman?
Medyo
Bakit?
masagwa siya.
Oo. Kanya si Joshua,
Oh, diri nga ako, sir.
Pero talagang nangyari talaga yun. Hindi namin expect ng genre yun. Pero, madaming nagsasabi sa amin na, kasi natural lang sa amin na maghawakan ng kamay. Kasi nga, super, friends, beso-beso dyan. Tapos, pinupuntahan pa nila ako. Minsan sa room, ako din naman, pinupuntahan ko sila sa room nila. Lalo nung grade 11, talagang matindihang pagsasabak yan na laging magkakasama sa unos at sa ginhawa yan. Sa good
With
luck,
action,
papuntang
ayan
good
na.
luck, bibili ng mga bilhin natin
Sa kalokohan, para sa kalokohan.
nun. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Kakasama kami talaga. Yun.
So, therefore, I conclude, hanggang friends lang talaga.
Oh, yes, hanggang friends lang talaga.
Di
Thank
bale,
God,
partner,
diba,
meron pa rin
friends
namang
lang.
forever, di ba?
Yes.
Kahit sa friendship.
Yes.
Ayan, so proceed na tayo kay
Genre.
Genre Mark. Yes. Most important lesson.
For me, madam, parang later ko na lang siya na-realize na grab every opportunity na ibibigay sa'yo. Kasi ako, as a transferee, galing pa sa ISAT, parang ina-expect ko na talaga na magiging nobody lang ako dito sa INHS, ganun. Pero since yun nga, yung mga opportunities na binibigay niya sa akin, mag-MC ka, ganito, ganyan, sali ka sa Super Press, sali ka sa SSC. So yun, parang yung ina-expect ko na magiging nobody lang ako, ganun, parang nag-iba. Like, through Janice's help din, and Joshua's help, ganun. Tsaka, I have this mantra na enjoy high school lang. Parang wag mo masyadong i-focus yung, hindi ko naman sinabi magbulakbol or what, pero wag mong masyadong i-focus yung sarili mo sa studies, ganito, ganyan. Parang enjoy high school din, sali ka sa mga clubs, sali ka sa sports, sali ka sa mga activities and whatsoever. Kasi later on, kapag magka-college ka na, hindi mo na mararanasan.
Wow naman. Hindi pa siya masyado nag-focus dun, ma'am. Nag-enjoy lang siya,
Oo
pero
nga.
graduate lang naman siya ng with honors.
Yes.
Iba. Paano na lang pa nagseryoso siya, baka lumagpas pa ng with the highest honors.
Kung may mas mataas pa doon,
Kaya
partner. Yan. So, nakakatuwa naman yung kanilang mga lessons na natutunan during their high school years. And sana po din sa mga viewers natin and listeners na meron po tayong lessons din na napulot po sa sharings ng ating mga guests. Ayan. So, partner, proceed tayo sa next question.
Okay. Ako ba ulit magbibigay ng question?
Sige, partner. And
Ay,
hello,
sige, since-
Jenny Ace.
Napag-uusapan naman na natin, nabanggit nga ni John Ro na sumali sila ng Super Press at ng SSG. Ayan, so,
Yan na.
what can you advise to our present SSG officers, of course, headed by Johanna?
Johan.
Johan.
Ito talaga.
Sumobra.
Grabe,
Johan Sumineg.
sir,
Ayan, the newly elected the president ng SSG. Ayan, so, ano yung mga advice niyo on how they can apply leadership even they're staying at home, brought by, of course, the pandemic to all the INHCians?
Akin, personally, I see Johan as a natural leader. Bata pa lang siya, junior high school pa lang, she has the potential na. Tsaka nakikipagkwentuhan ako dun sa mga friends ko, seniors niya kami kasi, na talagang, dedicated siya sa work niya. So, ang advice ko lang kay Jo, since alam ko naman na alam niya na rin be active. At saka ang daming magagawa through digital na activities. At saka alam ko naman na ang daming ginagawa ng SSG. So, keep on doing it lang and be better in it.
And so, ilang years ka naging SSG officer ng Isabela High, Josh?
Once lang.
Ay, once
Actually,
lang,
hindi
no?
ko nga pinano na
Grade 12.
Oo, hindi ko
Yes,
pinano
grade 12.
talaga.
At ang balita ko din yung SSG nung grade 12 kayo ay sa mga dahilan na muntik kayong magkahiwa-hiwalay, tama?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes,
Di
magkakalaban
ba may
nata
issue,
sila
magkakalaban
nun, partner.
sila,
Yes.
although nanalo silang lahat, pero parang may inggitan ako narinig noon that time.
Ano yan?
May away ba?
Okay,
Oo, meron,
kwento
may
na ba?
issue sila noon.
Kwento ni John Romar. Hindi ako.
Kasi nung campaign time kasi parang ang napupusan, nabibwisit nga din ako.
Ay,
Sinasabi ng mga teachers ng mga students, uy, Janro, ikaw ang number 1, ikaw ang magiging chairperson. Ganyan. Siyempre, ako naman asang-asa, oh my God, oo nga, ako magiging chairperson. Pero nung time, nagulat ako si Joshua ang nanalo, siya ang number 1. Kaya talaga, natulala ako, binibilang ko yung mga votes, baka ako talaga yung
At saka ganito
nanalo.
nasa canteen kami, inutusan namin yung isang friend namin, si Reza. Hi Reza, napicturan. Kasi bawal, di ba?
bawal lumapit sa
So, pinicturan niya lahat. Kami ni Jaja, tapos sabi niya, oy, panalo kayong tatlo. So kami ni Jaja, nagiyakapan na kami, saya-saya namin. Tapos siya nandun,
Nagre-recount.
nag-recount siya.
Silang lahat, sila primary angel, Bert.
Nag-iiyakan na sila lahat.
Nagiyakan, oh my God, nanalo tayo. Ako binibilang.
Oo, tapos binibilang niya, bakit may kulang?
Baka sakaling mabago.
Kasi, at saka kasi nung campaign period, parang maraming comment tungkol sa akin na negative comments talaga na masungit yan, ganito yan, hindi yan mamamansin, ba't nyo yan iboboto? So nagulat din ako yung nag-number 1. Galing sa kanya, no, ikaw nag-number 1. Tapos ang tamlay niya,
Ganun talaga, di ba? Expect the unexpected. Kaya mahirap masyadong umasa, di ba, John Ro?
Yun ang lesson, wag umasa.
Huwag masyadong umasa.
At saka may pack tayo nun, di ba? Kwento mo yung pack natin.
Anong pack? Ano yung pack na yan?
Parang may usapan kami.
Yes, may agreement
Okay,
tayo
Janine, sure tayo.
Ayan, so, dun sa canteen ito, tapos, sabi namin sa isa't isa, kung may isang hindi mananalo, ano naman yun? Usapan natin.
Kasi si Janine talaga medyo malabo ng manalo eh. Kasi, kasi nag-absent siya nung campaign eh. Kaya nag-decide kami nila just na kung may isa hindi mananalo, magbaback out yung dalawa. As in ako ay namin nun, gumawa pa kami ng kontrata and whatsoever na pinirmahan namin.
Sila, gulat ako, pinirmahan mo yan.
Pumirma ka naman.
So,
Kasunduan talaga.
kasunduan siya, sir.
Pero,
Kulang nga ano pa kami eh.
Sandugo. Sandugo.
Ganun kalala.
pero yun, at least
Nanalo pa
nanalo
rin.
kayong lahat. Yan,
Yes.
syempre. Iba pa rin pa magkakaibigan sama-sama, di ba? Okay, so yun, balikan na natin yung question. Kay Janine naman.
Yes, sir.
Ano ulit yung question mo?
Kalimutan ko.
Ano may bibigay mong advice?
Ano advice
Ah.
sa ating SSG officer, especially sa ating president, 'di ba? As she lead yung ngayon, yung school year ngayon.
Ayan. So, dagdagan ko na lang yung sinabi ni Josh kasi yun din naman talaga yung sasabihin ko. Ayan. So, kasi ang daming, hindi mo talaga expect kung anong mangyayari ngayon sa maging active tayo sa lahat ng mga sitwasyon. Especially kung ano man yung mangyayari, kung magpapatuloy pa rin ba itong online class natin o kaya hopefully next year magiging magka face-to-face na rin. Ayan, so malaki talaga yung responsibilidad natin bilang isang kasama, kasangga ng ating mga faculty and staff para sa ikabubuti ng nakakalayo na yata ako.
Ano ang advice mo, girl?
Madami
Sabi ko,
advice. Direct to the point
nahihirapan
tayo.
kasi akong mag-Tagalog.
Ilocano,
kasi diba,
Ilocano.
No, Ilocano nakgamen. Sino ti Ilocano di taaya. Ayan. So, ayan.
Kaya ni Ma'am Majo i-translate yan.
Kaya, ma'am. Ayan,
Subject
so,
kan bagsak ako, sir.
ayan, so agtalik kayo ti maysa-maysa taamuyo. Si kayo lang mitlang iti agtitinulong ita sapay la ko mataawan iti pataasan kasi adi din ti may nga problema din no kaminsan eh pataasan adi nga hanya agdingdingig kayo kini Miss Johan ayan no anya ti bagana sapay la ko mata maging responsibilidad sa mga binitawan yung mga panata ayan na maging katulong talaga dito sa school kahit na ganito, online tayo. Yun lang.
Yun. Naintindihan mabuti yun ni Johan at saka ni Maxine.
Oo nga, naintindihan nila yan. Sana naintindihan nila.
Ayan.
Okay, sige, si John Ro.
Johan, nandito ka ba? Comment, hashtag.
Igalaw mo
nandito
ang
ako.
basa, Jo.
Yes. Hashtag nandito ako kapag nandito ka.
Ayun si Alayna meron. Yan,
Hi,
kasama din
Alina!
natin.
Miss you, girl.
Dami pa lang.
So yun,
Yes.
itutuloy ko lang yung sinabi ko kanina. First of all, hindi kayo yung namili na mag-president kayo or vice president. Ay, hindi yung students ang nag-dictate kung magpe-president o vice president. Kayo ang nag-dictate kung kukunin nyo yung position na yan. So, So, panindigan nyo yung position. Sabi ko nga kanina, wag masyadong seryosohin ang studies. Though I'm not saying naman ay, wag
Totally.
not totally, pero wag kayong masyadong mag-focus sa studies kasi isipin nyo, may other responsibilities kayo.
Tama yun, tama.
Yes,
Kasi,
tama.
kasi,
Tsaka-
kasi kailangan nilang i-balance yun. Tamang term.
Yes, sir. Tsaka wag dapat irarason yung busy. Busy ako ganito, ganyan. You have responsibility, tumakbo kang ganito, ba't mo tatalikuran yung students na bumoto sa'yo and nagtiwala sa'yo. So, yun lang. Tsaka respect lang sa nakakataas na officers. Bawal yung bash-bash, ganito, and so what. Kung mataas yung position ng officer, respect him. Kahit vice president siya or president, respect lang. And I know naman, Johan, na nakasama ko na rin siya sa SSC, secretary. Alam kong magaling naman siya na leader.
Alright. Yes, tama yun nga, di ba? Na dapat sa isang samahan ay walang, baga sinasabi nga natin na lahat tayo ay nasa isang bangka. Na kung saan dapat, kung lahat tayo ay tama ba? Na nagtatanggal ng tubig, yung isa naman ay nagbubutas, ay lulubog tayo at lulubog kung may isa.
Yes.
Wow, palakpak!
Yun talaga yung
Yun yung pinaka-message ni John Ro. Ayan. Okay, ma'am, Madjo?
Ayan, so ipagpatuloy po natin ang ating napakagandang interview sa ating mga guests sa pagkatapos po ng ating infomercial.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera, Valera,
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020? Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan. Handang isip, handa bukas. Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Ayan, at nagbabalik po tayo sa INHS SHS Cham Campus Radio 97 MHz. So, bago natin, sir, tuloy yung ating mga katanungan, basahin lang natin yung comments ng ating mga teachers din dito sa senior high, like Ma'am Mia Rica Bayad Ballesteros. Yan, seryoso gapa si Jan Ro. Yan, kala mo true.
Yes, dagdag pa nga niya, ma'am, alas 6 ang mga tunay na mga marites.
Andito pala sila.
Andito pala mga marites ngayon.
Ayan, and also from Ma'am Fema Rose Tellen, OMG ang trio.
Yes,
diba?
syempre ang mga 3Js. Yan, kaya hindi mo pwedeng pag-iwa-hiwalay ng mga yan.
Miss na miss sila ng mga teachers nila, partner, no? Ayan, so, yan, proceed tayo sa ating susunod na katanungan. Diba? Ito naman, how do you handle online learning? Give some tips. Kasi, syempre, yung mga students din natin dito sa senior high, meron din sila mga online classes. So, ano yung mga pwede nyong ma-share sa kanila?
Ako, I do not handle it well.
Kasi, tsaka sabi mo nga, more on readings kayo.
Oo, ang hirap. Pero ang natutunan ko lang talaga, do not procrastinate.
Wow, ano ginagawa?
Although ginagawa ko siya. Pero kung maaari, wag kang mag-procrastinate kasi kung ano yung kaya mong gawin ngayong araw, gawin mo na lahat. At saka do your best. Do your best talaga. Lalo sa papers, lalo sa amin, pag magtutunan nyo ito pag college, kailangan nyo gumawa ng isang napakagandang paper. Kailangan nyo yun talaga. So, never procrastinate. At saka maging resourceful ka sa lahat ng beses. Araw. Ganun.
Tamang-tama. Yan, napapanahon yan nga, Ma'am Jo, dahil nga,
Yes, sir.
tapos na tayo nag-compute ng grades at still meron pa rin mga nagko-comply. Yan. Tandaan po natin sinabi ni Josh na kung kaya mong gawin ngayon, gawin mo na ngayon. Huwag mo na ipagpapabukas. Huwag mo nang paabutin ng deadline. Baka naman.
Ng 11:59.
Yes.
Abot na 11.
Kasi di ba partner, yung mga actions din natin, of course, may corresponding consequences yan.
Yes.
Yan, so reflect din tayo, di ba, minsan. Ayan, so how about John Romark naman?
Ayun nga, gaya nga ng sabi ko kanina, wag masyadong mag-focus sa
Talaga yung napakatawanan.
Hindi, joke ko
Kaya
lang.
napakyaman.
Siguro important sa online class time management talaga. Then, wag masyadong i-stress yung sarili sa pagre-review. Parang maghanap ka ng time kung saan pinaka mas natututo ko best time to review. For me kasi ang magandang time na mag-review madaling araw, mga 4:30 to 6 o'clock kasi yun yung time talaga na yung utak na ano yung informations na nire-review mo. Yun lang. Then may app kasi ako na ginagamit yung Pomodoro technique ba yun? Basta i-search nyo lang sa Google Play Store, Pomodoro, then yun.
May bayad ba yan? Nag-advertise nyo. Alright, isang tip lang naman yun galing kay John Roy. Download nyo ang
Pomodoro.
Pomodoro app. Sure ka dun, ha? Hindi,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, sige. Okay, time management para kay John Roy. Ang pinaka-tip.
Yung app talaga na yun, sir, makakatulong sa management. Parang magbibigay siya 30 minutes to study, then magta-time, then 5 minutes para mag-break, online, ganun. Then another 30 minutes na naman to study, ganun. Yeah.
Parang may taga-schedule, di ba? Kay John Ro. Ayan, so move tayo kay Janine naman.
Ayan, so sa akin naman, lately kasi is nakaka-experience ako ng doubt sa sarili, especially kasi sa course, hindi biro kasi yung course, lahat naman tayo, pero medyo nahihirapan din kasi ako sa problem solving. Ayan. So minsan kapag hindi ko nakukuha yung tamang sagot kasi nagda-doubt na ako, ba't kaya nila ako hindi, siguro may mali sa akin, bobo ba ako, ba't ganun, nakakaya ko naman to before, ganon. Kasi nga face to face noon, pero ngayon mahirap na kasi talaga. Kasi 'di ba, magkakaiba naman tayo ng intellectual, hindi ibig sabihin na madali sa kanila, madali na rin sa'yo. Ganon. So ang isang tip ko na lang is kung kayang i-solve, sige. Ay kung hindi mo pa makuha sa isang solving, sige, gawin mo sa pangalawa. Kung hindi kaya ng pangalawa, o di gawin mo sa pangatlo. Sige lang, huwag kang masyadong kung tama si Josh, yung kung ano din yung kaya mong gawin, yung wag mo nang ipabukas kasi matatambakan ka kasi madami ding mga professor na bigay ng bigay kahit hindi pa natatapos yung isang lesson, magbibigay na naman yan hanggang matatambakan ka, ikaw din naman ang kawawa. Kung gusto mong magkaroon ng peace of mind, sige, tapusin mo na lahat para makahinga ka. At ang importante talaga ngayon yung mental health natin. Syempre iwasan natin yung magkaroon ng iniisip kasi mahirap matulog kapag madaming iniisip. Ayan. So, yun lang, sir. I-accept natin yung...
May dadagdag ako kay Jaja.
Sige.
Kasi sabi ko sa kanya, laging pwede siya lang all the time na humingi ng tulong. Ayun, yun. Pag nahihirapan ka, you can always ask for help. You can always ask for someone to help you or cheer you up kung yung kailangan mo. At saka, wag mong i-burn yung sarili mo. Magpahinga ka. 5 minutes or 10 minutes, magpahinga ka, take a nap, ganun. At wag ka masyadong burnout.
Yun, napakarami talaga ng mga tips ng ating mga, syempre, based on their experience. Okay? So, pero yun nga, how would you describe the college academic culture? Paano nga ba naiba ang college sa senior high school?
Yes.
Ako ever since junior high school, actually elementary pa lang, sanay na ako sa competitive culture. I am surrounded by smart students, by smart teachers, ganyan. So, hindi na rin naman bago yung sa college. Siguro sa college na lang ang pinagbago, kailangan mo maging independent. Most of the time, actually all the time, kailangan mo maging independent. Huwag kang umasa sa kaklase mo o sa blockmate mo or sa kaklase mo sa subject na to kasi you only have yourself to lean on. So yun, kailangan mo maging independent. Kailangan mong laging mag-aral, kailangan handa ka lagi sa recitation at sa lahat.
So, ibig sabihin, para makapag-prepare ang mga senior high school ngayon sa college, ay dapat, ngayon ba, start na nila ang pagiging independent?
Oo, at saka magkaroon ka ng study habits. Kung wala kang study habits sa college, mahuhuli ka talaga.
Sige, how about Janine?
Ayan, so laging sinasabi ng mga teacher noon, naririnig ko na sa ngayon, sila muna yung maghahabol. Pero sa college, ibang-iba na kasi kami na daw ang maghahabol. Pero talagang tamang-tama yan. Kami na talaga yung wala nang mga consideration. Kung anong deadline, yun na yun. Kung wala nang pa-bonus pa, sir. Di ba dati, kapag sa exam quizzes, may pa-bonus yan kahit mga typo lang. Pero ngayon, kahit typo lang, ay, wala yan. Dapat yung answer pa rin. Dapat alam nyo na yan. Given na yan. Ayun, so, yung sabi ni Joshua na kung sa kanya na surround siya ng mga competitive students. Ako naman ganoon din naman, pero yung ma-describe ko ngayon sa college is ibang-iba talaga. Dapat kailangan talaga natin ng efforts, kumbaga. dapat ginagalingan natin kahit sa mga minor subjects. Sige, dapat equal lahat ng mga yan. Sabi nga ng prof ko, kahit minor lang daw yan, may mga porsyento din yan na magpapataas sa grade mo. Malay mo, baka dahil sa minor subjects mo na pinabayaan, yun pala yung babalikan mo next year kasi bagsak ka, gano'n. Kaya dapat iniingatan din natin kahit mapa-minor ba yan or syempre major subjects. Dagdagan natin ng efforts.
Yun. So, ibang-iba talaga ang environment ng college sa sa high school. Senior high school. Ayan. So, last, of course, John Ro?
Parang, di ba, nakikita ko sa social media, tapos ina-advise din ng mga iba na sa college, dapat tulungan, ganun, walang hilaan pababa, dapat buhatan pataas. Pero I don't see college na ganun. Hindi, though nangyari naman yun, pero hindi palaging ganun. Parang, for me, I see college as a competition talaga na be competitive. Either you stand out or get out. Parang ganun. Parang, yun nga, sabi ni Joshua, parang be independent talaga. Sarili mo na lang muna sa college. Pero, important din na you find friends. Parang, isa rin yan sa secret ng college, yung magandang influence ng friends, ganun. So, huwag ka mag-friends ng mga pala-absent, pala-dropout, ganun.
BI in short, no?
Yes,
mga bad influence.
Mga bad influence, wag.
Okay, so ayan, napakarami talaga ng tips at matututo tayo sa kanilang mga experiences.
Ayan, so abangan po natin yung ating fast talk sa pagbabalik po ng ating interview after this infomercial.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
Alright, tayo ngayon nagbabalik dito. Live na live pa rin sa ating INHS SHS Campus Radio. At yun na nga, para sa ating huling bahagi, sayang nga, masarap nakakwentuhan niya itong mga 3Js na to. Kaya lang, syempre meron tayong learning episode after nga nito. Kaya, last part na tayo, dito na tayo sa ating fast talk. Ayan, handa na ba kayo? Handa ka na?
Ready.
Ayan.
Yes.
So, ang gagawin natin is isang question, then isa-isa.
Sagot na lang sila
So,
isa-isa.
ang pagkakasunod-sunod ay si John Ro, then si Janine, then si Joshua. Ayan.
Yes.
So, ayan, for the information of everybody, kaya 3Js sila. Yun nga kasi galing niya sa John Ro, Janine, at Joshua. Ayan. Pinag-isipan ng mabuti talaga. Ayan. Ang hirap isipin ng pangalan ng kanilang grupo. Ayan, John Ro.
Yes.
Hip-hop or rap?
Hip-hop.
Janine? Hip-hop?
Rock.
Rap. Yeah, wala sa choices. Okay, sige. Josh? Hip-hop or rap?
Hip-hop.
Okay.
Okay, next. Sneakers or leather?
Leather.
Sneakers.
Leather.
How many times did you fall in love?
Ay, walang choice.
Wala. Numbers, 1 to 100.
78.
Wow! Ang dami.
Yes.
Ilang taon ka na?
99.
Wow!
100.
Wow, talaga. Ang dami ng beses na fall in love. Okay?
Yes. How many times you take a bath?
Actually, 3 times a day.
Wow.
Ay, hindi. Sa totoo lang.
A week.
Isa sa umaga, isa sa hapon, then shower ng gabi. Ewan ko, mainit kasi kapag...
Yes. Okay.
Sa akin naman, depende kasi. Kapag malamig, kahit mag-shower ka na lang, gano'n.
Wala na maligo-ligo.
Oo, pero kapag mainit,
Yes.
syempre, mga galawang 2 times a day.
Yun.
Ako 3 times talaga, every day.
Okay, sige.
Ako naman ang kinawawa niyo.
If given a chance, how many kids you want?
Isa lang. Para sa kanya lahat ng,
Ari-arian
pera,
mo.
whatsoever.
3 boys.
Wow.
Wow, specific. 3 boys.
Ako
Yes,
wala.
Ay, wala
Hindi
talaga.
ako kid person.
Okay, sige.
Okay, next. Part of the day you want.
Gusto ko ng gabi kasi parang dun ako pinaka-active, nocturnal. #paniki.
Wow. Akala ko hawon paniki pala siya.
Ako naman gabi kasi ang sarap matulog. Oo.
Kailangan talaga natin yan.
Yes.
Ako umaga, para maiba lang.
Para may balance ka na o parehas gabi, sa umaga naman. Okay? So, favorite pastime?
Favorite pastime? Manood. Manood ng Netflix.
Okay.
Yes.
Ako makipagchismisan sa karoba.
Marites.
Marites.
Solid yan.
Ako magbasa.
Wow, very good naman yung reading.
Very good naman masyadong Joshua.
Hindi, yung mga novel.
Mga
Syempre.
novels.
yes.
Kaya pala,
Kasi madami na
100
lang,
times
sir.
siyang na in love.
Ay, oo, dun sa mga novel. yun.
Next item is favorite color.
My favorite color is green. Alam ng lahat yan. Green
Green
talaga.
Majesty. Ako naman, white, para purity.
Wow.
Ako
May
black.
meaning.
Hi. Iba.
Black. Gusto ko dark colors. Ewan ko.
May iba talaga si Josh.
Yes.
Ayan.
Siya
Okay, so favorite song?
Favorite song is Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
Sample naman dyan.
Cause I've been afraid of
Alright.
changing.
Talaga.
yeah.
wala akong alam sa favorite song. Dami-dami. Pero yung mga naririnig ko talaga, yung kanta ni tatay ko, yung yung Bee Gees. Parang hindi naman Totoy Bibo. Oh, ang galing. Hindi, yung Rest Your Love. Like, parang ganun. Rest Your Love by Bee Gees. Yun yung nalagi kong parang chill lang, ganun siya. Mas maganda ang mga old song sinasabi ko sa inyo. Hindi siya nakakaumay pakinggang nagtatagal pa yan.
Ako Fast Car by Chapman.
Sample?
Ayaw, naiya ako. Saya ko
Shy type. Okay, sige,
Oy,
next.
thank you sa tips ko.
Ayan, next is favorite singer.
My favorite singer is Katy Perry. Cause baby, you're fun.
Hindi na hinantay yung sample.
Oo nga.
Siguro si na lang, si Gary V.
Okay.
Gary V. Good. May sariling pa sample. So, okay.
Ako Elton John.
Oo. Sample do ulit. Wala talaga.
Shy nga ako eh. Si John
sige.
Robert na lang.
Okay, last question. The sexiest man or women you know?
My dad and my mom.
Wow.
Kasi kung
Kala
hindi
ko
sila
myself.
sexy, wala ako dito kayo.
Yes.
Ipagpapa sa dalawa ko na lang sa ngayon. Siyempre.
Ako too many to mention.
Oh. Pero isa lang.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, sige.
Okay.
Okay, I guess.
bigla. May
Walang
pahabol.
comment.
No comment.
Okay, wait
Baka
lang,
minus 100 tayo sa langit.
May mga shoutout lang ako sa glit, guys. I would like to shout out Calra Busora, Julmar Desma, Roel Mamuri, Albert Correo, Derek Agawata, hello, Reza Rabiscal. Sino siya shoutout po dali?
Shout out ko naman dyan yung mga kaklase ko ngayon. Kung nakikirecitation kayo, ayan. So, balitaan nyo na lang ako. Shout out din sa mga professor natin dyan. Si Ma'am Abigail. Ma'am, excuse mo talaga muna ako ngayon. Kasi talaga nandito talaga tayo eh. Ayan. So, kay Derek, kumusta na yung PE nyo dyan? Yan.
Ako shout out sa lahat na nanonood. Sana nasiyahan kayo. Thank you.
Ayan, so
Okay,
grabe
thank you
naman,
very much.
no? And so, partner, truly, diba?
40?
Kailan patapos na yung ating program?
Dapat naman ganun.
Okay, sige Ma'am Majo.
Sige, at partner, truly, amidst the situation right now, diba, because of the pandemic, these young students take positive attitudes towards achieving their goals.
Yes, hence, we hope that like our guest today, you will also take positive attitudes as you continue to overcome the challenges of the new normal until such time your goals and dreams is at your hand.
With that, thank you our dear guests, Josh, Janine, and John Romar, and to our viewers and listeners for today.
Alright, thank you, stay safe, and God bless everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone!
Bye-bye.
Ang saya naman pala ng ganito.
Bye!
critical thinking,
and the ability to solve problems.
our world today would be lost without numbers.
As a necessary component of human intellect, mathematics enables us to understand patterns, quantify relationships, and predict the future.
A universal language for global communication, giving us hope that in every problem exists a solution.
It's time to grasp the significance and value of mathematics in the modern era.
With its learning episode, we are now set to take on the realm of shapes and quantities.
Bask
In the abstract beauty of mathematics.
Logical reasoning,
Critical thinking.
Grade 11 learners! Good afternoon, STEM Mercury, Venus, STEM Earth, STEM Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn.
Yes, good afternoon to everyone.
And welcome to another enjoyable and informative learning episode of the School on Air on General Mathematics. We're so happy to share another learning experience with you. Only here at INHS SHS Campus Radio 97 MHz. Always remember that in these trying times brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, the Department of Education is here to deliver quality and accessible education for all. We are your teacher broadcasters for today. I am Teacher Majo.
And I'm yours truly, Teacher Sharon.
So just sit back and relax as we recall the past lessons you had when you were in grade 10.
How are you today, grade 11? Hope that you are all doing great. Please send an emoji that represents your feeling right now in our e-classroom or group chat.
Yeah, so as we can see, Ma'am Sharon, a lot of heart reactions in our FB Live.
Yes, Ma'am Cho, they are very supportive.
Ayan, is that an in love emoji? Yan, from Glyza, MJ, Angelian. Yan. Also, Grace, Irish, she has sent an emoji like a party ata, yung celebration.
All right, class, just like how you take good care of your physical body, you always have to take good care of your mental health. Always remember that your teacher are always here whenever you needed us. Welcome to the enjoyable and exciting world of general mathematics. To see if you are really with us at this moment, please send a photo of you while listening to your radio or while watching via FB Live or YouTube.
Okay, you may send it in our group chat, in your group chat in Gen Math, okay, so that your teacher can monitor you. Yan, Ma'am Sharon.
Yes. So ayan, nagsasend na po sila. Okay, thank you Kuya Dan Darrell, Janica Kari, and Natalie Christine. Same as true with STEM Mars.
Yes, okay, very supportive talaga ang ating mga STEM students.
Yes. So, are you ready to learn grade 11? If you have your pen, notebook, and module with you, please send thumbs up on our GC or in our chat box.
Yeah, so they're already sending the thumbs up sign here in our comment section po, in our FB Live.
Yes, so we are glad that you are ready to learn. Learner grade 11.
Amazing!
Before we continue, may we have a short break.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera,
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Ayan, we're back in INHS SHS Champ Campus Radio 97 megahertz. Ayan, good. So, grade 11 learners, as we continue with our this afternoon's learning episode, we want to instruct you that if ever you want to give answers to our questions, kindly send it in our comment section for you to be recognized. Of course, all the attendees for this afternoon session shall be given a merit by Ma'am Sharon. Ayan,
Yes.
so if ever wala pa yung ating classmates, paki-call na po natin sila so that sabay-sabay po tayong matuto. Ayan. So we know that in your past academic year, you have learned about exponential functions. Ayan, kindly send a heart emoji naman po if you have an idea what is exponential function. Ayan, so Ma'am Sharon, ang daming heart. Diba? And yan, of course, how the concept of an exponential function is utilized in our daily lives. An example of an exponential function is population growth. It is believed to be continuous over time, and there is an increase in growth rate over time. So population growth of organisms, growth of money in the bank, as well as decay of a substance are some of the occurrences where exponential functions are used. Yan, so I have a question, grade 11 students. Yan, paki-comment pa sa ating comment section yung mga answers. Yan, where this exponential function belongs. Yan, so if you know the answer, kindly comment it down po. Or send your answer in your group chat. Yan. Where this exponential function belongs. Where this exponential function belongs. In what function?
Send your answer to our GC, guys. Your correct answer. Okay, Ma'am Cho, mukhang nakalimutan na po ata nila.
Okay, sige. Sige, so recall muna natin, Ma'am siya. So, the answer is, ayan, exponential function belongs to the so-called transcendental functions. And meron try po si Daniela Rosetta, non-algebraic expression. So, that is also correct, Ma'am Sha. No?
Yes.
So, we termed it as transcendental functions. And, of course, they belong to it because they cannot be expressed by a finite number of algebraic operations. Yan.
Amazing!
Okay.
So the beauty of mathematics can be found everywhere. Sometimes you are not aware that in front of you are situations which can be written as a mathematical model. Some conditions in life increase and decrease tremendously, such as the growth of bacteria, interest of an investment or an amount loaned, depreciation or appreciation of market value of a certain product, and even the decay of microorganisms. These real-life situations exhibit exponential patterns. Again, what is the definition of exponential function? Please send your answer to our comment section or group chat.
Yes. I repeat, no? We have a question. Can you give the definition of exponential function? If you have po your modules with you, it is stated po dyan yung ating definition. So may you just please enter or type po in our comment section its definition.
Yes. So, andyan lang po sa module natin, mga anak.
And we're waiting for your responses. Okay, so may I read yung comment po ni Natalie? A mathematical function in which okay, balikan ko po yung kay Natalie. James Paul Manglapus, exponential function is a function. Ang bilis, sir. Higit ganun.
John Paul Marayag, exponential function is a mathematics, a relation of a form y equals ax with the independent variable x ranging over the entire real line as the exponent of a positive number a. Okay, Ma'am Cho, yan yung sagot ni John Paul Marayag.
Yes, and also others also, no, they also sent their answers, and si Queen, Lester, Chari. So that's correct, diba? An exponential function, yan, with the base b, is a function of the form f of x equals b raised to x or y equals b raised to x. Okay, correct po sila, wherein b is greater than 0 and b cannot be equal to 1. Amazing! And so for those who got the correct answer, please send a star on our group chat or chat box. Okay, or mag-react po tayo, mag-send po tayo ng reactions if you got the correct answer. Yes. So it is good that you can still remember the definition of exponential function.
Okay, so let's have another question. Are you familiar on the formula of population growth, dear learners? Can you still recall? Okay. So you can enter your answer in our group chat. Or we have the comment section, I should say.
Still, no, maraming nagsasend ng kanilang answers on the definition of exponential function.
Yes, same as true with the emoji or the star.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is the formula in finding population growth or in determining what we call population growth? Okay. So, in finding the formula in finding population growth is given as y equals y sub o e raised to kt. Okay, so wherein y sub 0 represents the initial state of the system and k is a positive constant. That is called growth constant. Okay, so now Let us see if you can still recall how to answer such problem regarding this population growth. Okay, Ma'am Cho, magbigay tayo ng isang example.
Yes, Ma'am Sha.
Okay, so here is a problem. Suppose there is an initial population of 20 bacteria with a growth constant of 0.02. This population grows according to the function f of t equals 200e raised to 0.02t, where t is measured in minutes. How many bacteria are present in a population after 55 hours? So you can send your answer in RGC or comment section. And we'll get back to you after a few seconds to check whether your answer is correct.
Okay, may we just repeat the problem, okay, for you to give enough time to answer. Yan,
Yes.
suppose there is an initial population of 200 bacteria with a growth constant of
2.02.
0.02. Yan. This population grows according to the function f of t equals 200 multiplied by 200e raised to 0.02t. Yan, where t is measured in minutes. How many bacteria are present in the population after 55 hours? Yan, so remember our formula for getting or for solving the problem is y equals y sub 0 e raised to k multiplied by t.
Okay.
Okay, while waiting, let's have first an infomercial.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo ah.
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher eh.
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera,
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Okay, and we're back here in INHS SHS Champ Campus Radio 97 MHz. Okay, as we can now see, meron na po tayong responses for Alina Isabel Amurao, 80,686. Also for Madeline Pasqua.
Also for Kate Catherine Ramos,
And for Ziri, Kate Sambu.
Angeline Dakiwag Velarde.
Okay, Lester, Villanueva, Rayaline, Jameline, Jefferson, and so on. Ayan. So, of course, if your answer is 80,686, yan, then your answer is correct. Ayan, so there, marami po tayong responses.
Amazing!
Yan. So the solution for that problem is we have f of t equals 200 e raised to 0.02t. Then, since we have the time is 300, so f of 300 equals 200 e raised to 0.02 multiplied by 300. Therefore, the approximate value is 80,686.
Yes. So there are 80,686 bacteria.
Yan. In the population after 55 hours. And so if you got the correct answer, please do send us a heart emoji. Okay, kindly click the heart react button if your answer is correct. Ayan, so ayan na, nag-start na po, nag-send ang kanilang heart emoji.
Alright, how about for the formula for exponential decay? Can you still remember it, class? Okay, if you can still remember, please send your answer on our chat box or on our GC.
Yan, kindly comment down the formula for exponential decay.
Yes. So what is the formula for exponential decay? Just send your answer to our chat box. Okay, Ma'am Cho, meron ng sagot.
So for Alina, the exponential decay formula is f of x equals abx, where b is the decay factor. Okay, is she correct, Ma'am Sharon?
Yes.
Yan, very good, Alina.
Or we can state our formula as y equals y sub 0 times 1/2 raised to small t over big T.
Yan. Other students also have answers na po. Yan. For Lavinia, Mark, Hero,
We
and
have,
also MJ.
okay, we have also for Mark Lugto, Mabigil Natividad. Alright. So the half-life of a radious substance is a time it takes for half of the substance to decay. Okay, so can you please send a wow emoji if you get a correct formula?
Okay, those who sent the formula, if you are correct, kindly send us a wow emoji.
Yes.
Okay, pasend naman po para makita namin, no, if really nakuha niyo po yung answer. Okay. Yan,
magdami
umuulan
na.
na ng wow emoji, Ma'am Sha.
Yes, Ma'am Cho. Okay, so we have here another problem. We want you to send your answer on our group chat or on our comment section via FB Live. So here is the problem. Are you ready? Okay, so the problem is a certain radioactive substance decays half of itself every 5 days. Initially, there are 50 grams. Determine the amount of substance left after 30 days and give an exponential model for the amount or remaining substance. Alright, so I will repeat the question. A certain radioactive substance decays half of itself every 5 days. Initially, there are 50 grams. Determine the amount of substance left after 30 days and give an exponential model for the amount or remaining substance.
Okay, so if we will give you enough time, no, to solve for that problem, finding for the exponential decay of the radioactive substance. Okay, after this infomercial, we will check your answers.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera,
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
request po to repeat the question. Yan, so let me read again the problem. Okay, a certain radioactive substance decays half of itself every 5 days. Initially, there are 50 grams. Yan, determine the amount of substance left after 30 days and give an exponential model for the amount of the remaining substance. Okay, continue solving. Diba? And if already meron na kayong answers, send it to our group chat or the comment section in our FB Live.
For your guide, the formula is y equals y sub 0 times 1/2 raised to t over big T.
Okay, I guess meron na pa tayong correct answer from Alexis Calibo.
Yes.
And her answer is 0.78125 grams.
Amazing!
Okay, Alexis, you got it right. Okay, very good.
Okay, this only proves that you can still recall your past lesson last school year. So the answer for that problem is 0.78125 grams, the amount of substance left after 30 days. This has been true by substituting the value of t into 30.
Okay, yes. So congratulations, Alexis, no? Okay, moving on. How about the formula for compound interests?
Yes, gusto ko yan, Ma'am Cho.
Kindly comment down the formula in getting or for compound interests. I know you're very familiar with this formula. So, yan, paki-comment lang po. Okay, from Irish Pasqua. Her answer is A equals P multiplied by 1 plus R raised to T.
We also have MJ Rosqueta. P times 1 plus R over 100 times N minus P.
Ayan, also Cherry, Glyza, Lavinia, Princess, and Alina.
Yes. Ayan. Also Natalie Christine Bailon. Then we have Miss Limon.
Okay. So, let's see if your answer is correct. The formula for compound interest is A equals P multiplied by 1 plus R raised to T. Yan. So, if your answer is correct, kindly send naman po a heart emoji. Yan.
Amazing!
Yes. Ayan. Ayan na po. And so, to test if in an application for this formula, we have a problem here. Okay, listen very well. Okay. Aling Doray deposits 10,000 pesos in BDO that pays 4% compound interest annually. Okay, define an exponential model for this situation. How much money will she have after 11 years without withdrawal? Yan, please send your answers on our GC or on the comment box. Okay, again, I repeat po, the formula is A equals P multiplied by 1 plus R raised to T. Yan, the problem is, Aling Doray deposits 10,000 pesos in BDO that pays 4% compound interest annually. Define an exponential model for this situation, and how much money will she have after 11 years without withdrawal? Yan. So, we'll give you enough time again to solve for that. With that, sir, can we have an infomercial first?
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher eh.
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher eh.
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
Luna.
Present!
Herrera.
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Okay. So, mayroong private message na nakarating kay Ma'am Sharon. And his answer is 15,394 and 54 15,394 and 54 centavos. Okay, that answer then is correct. Yan, congratulations. Yes. So let us continue now with our learning episode. We want you now to grab a 1/4 sheet of paper. Okay, so grade 11 learners, please get 1/4 sheet of paper and of course a pen. Okay, and you are instructed to jot down your answers to the following questions.
All you need to do is to listen carefully as we state the question and write down your chosen letter that corresponds to your answer on your paper. After item number 10, type your answer and send it on our GC or comment box.
Ayan, so repeat po, the instruction is for you to get 1/4 sheet of paper and ball pen or pen. Okay, and afterwards, we will be reading 10 questions and you are tasked to listen carefully and write yung inyong chosen letter yan, for your answer. And after the 10 items po na natin, we're going to check your answer by, of course, you need to send your answers in our comment section. Yan, so,
Yes.
10 items na po kaagad, hindi siya 1 by 1. Okay, paki-click naman po ang heart reaction if the instruction is clear. Grade 11. Okay, yes, thank you very much po sa mga nag-react. They are now ready. From Sharon.
Okay, for question number 1. In the exponential function y equals b raised to x, b is called as the blank. I'll repeat. In the exponential function y equals b raised to x, b is called as the blank. A, base. B, dependent variable. C, exponent. D, independent variables.
Okay, so just choose the letter of your choice po.
Okay, second question. For the second question, which of the following defines an exponential function? I'll repeat. Which of the following defines an exponential function? A. F of x equals 2x raised to 2. B. F of x equals 2x minus 1. C. F of x equals 3 raised to x. And letter D. F of x equals x squared plus 1. I'll repeat for the choices. Letter A, f of x equals 2x raised to 2. For letter B, f of x equals 2x minus 1. Letter C, f of x equals 3 raised to x. Letter D, f of x equals x squared plus 1.
Okay, moving on to the third item. Okay, kindly note po ang ating equation. So, let us solve for x. Okay, given the function 2 raised to x plus 1. If x equals 2. Again, solve for x if, given the function 2 raised to x plus 1, if x is equal to 2. Choices. A, 2, B, 4, C, 8, or D, 16. I repeat po the choices. Letter A, positive 2, yan. B, positive 4, C, 8, D, 16.
Okay, for item number 4. Which of the given situations illustrate an exponential change? I'll repeat. Which of the given situations illustrate an exponential change? A. A store has 100 regular customers and each month 5 new customers come. Letter B. The number of organisms in a culture doubles every 5 hours. Letter C. The monthly wage of a laborer increased by 75 every year. And for letter D, as x increases, the value of y increases. Okay, I'll repeat for the choices. For letter A store has 100 regular customers and each month 5 new customers come. Letter B, the number of organisms in a culture doubles every 5 hours. Letter C, the monthly wage of a laborer increased by 75 every year. And for D, as x increases, the value of y increases.
Okay, Okay, I guess let us have some modification, Ma'am Sha. So, if ever po, after the fourth item, can you please input or type yung inyong answers in our comment section for us to monitor if really you can follow po yung ating mga questions. Ayan, so we're giving you enough time po. After this infomercial, we're going to check items 1 to 4.
De Luna.
Present!
Herrera.
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Okay, we're back po here at INHS SHS Champ Campus Radio 97 MHz. Okay, now may we request everyone to comment down po your answers for items 1 to 4. Okay, kindly send your answers now so that we can check po. And also, if ever po, for those who are listening via radio, you can send your answers po in your group chat. Okay, let us see. The first 10 who will send their answers, Ma'am Sha, di ba? Yes. Challenge natin ng ating mga STEM students to participate. Okay.
Ayan, pakisend na po ang sagot sa item 1 to 4 sa comment box.
Ayan, sige na guys, go para sa inyong additional points sa Jan na with Ma'am Sharon, di ba?
Yes. Or kailangan ba nating ulitin? O, ayan. Meron
Okay.
na.
Meron na pong answer from Roslyn Ignacio. And also, Madeline Pasqua. Third, Cherry May Oliva. Walang naman, Cherry. Pakiulit.
Nisi, anong number yung A mo, anak?
Yes.
Yes.
Fourth, Natalie. Ay, tama ba? Yan. Fifth, Kenneth. Sixth, Glyza. Daniela. 7th,
Passion.
8th, Darrell Passion. 9, John Paul Marayag. And 10th, Love Jane Joy Figueroa. Yun, ma'am, siya yung first 10 kanina, ha. Ayan, tandaan mo. Ayan, meron pa po magsisend. Kite, Lester, Aaron, Angel, ayan. Sherry, also, Rafael.
Okay. So, iti-check na ba natin, ma'am?
Okay, keep sending lang po. Okay, and then, as we give you the correct answers, please check your paper. Okay, so let us see if your answers are correct. Paki-check po yung paper. Okay, for item number 1, the correct answer is
base. Letter A.
Yan, 1 is letter A.
Okay, sinong nakakuha? Almost lahat naman.
Okay, number 2 is letter C. Okay, pakicheck po your answers if you got it right.
For
The-
item number 3, the correct answer is letter C.
Yes, and of course, for item number 4, it's letter B. Yan. So, paki-send naman po paki-sendan kami ng heart emoji if you got the 4 items correctly po. Ayan, pa-heart naman sa mga naka-perfect.
Yan, si Shaila.
Okay, very good. Ayan, so thank you very much. So, let us now move to our item number 5. Okay, listen well po. Okay, what do you call a quantity that decreases at a rate proportional to its current value? A. Population growth. B. Exponential growth. C. Exponential decay. Or D. Compound interest. Again, I repeat, what do you call a quantity that decreases at a rate proportional to its current value? A. Population growth. B. Exponential growth. C. Exponential decay. Or D. Compound interests. Okay, write your answers on your paper.
Okay, next item, Ma'am Cho. Which of the following situations describe an exponential decay? Which of the following situations describe an exponential decay? Letter A, the number of rabbits doubles every month. Letter B, the population decreases every year by 100. Letter C, the atmospheric pressure decreases as you go higher. Letter D, the amount of money increases every year. I'll repeat, the number of rabbits doubles every month. Letter B, the population decreases every year by 100. The atmospheric pressure decreases as you go higher for letter C. And for the letter D, the amount of money increases every year.
Yes, that's item number 6. Okay, let's move po to our item number 7. Okay, for this one, you may use your calculators if you have. Or calculators po. Or cell phones, I should say, na merong application na calculator. Yan, so the question is, what is the approximate value of E in the equation Y equals E? Yan. A, 3.1416. B, 31.416. Yan. Letter C, 2.71828. Or letter D, 27.1828. Okay, I repeat, what is the approximate value of E in the equation Y equals E? Choices. Letter A, 3.1416. Letter B, 31.416. Letter C, 2.71828. Or letter D, 27.1828. Okay.
Alright, for item number 8. Half-life is the time required for a quantity to reduce to half its initial value. Which of the following represents exponential function involving half-life? I'll repeat, half-life is the time required for a quantity to reduce to half its initial value. Which of the following represents exponential function involving half-life? A, y equals y sub o times 2 raised to small t over big T. Letter B, y equals y sub 0 times 1/2 raised to small t over big T. C, A equals P, the quantity of 1 plus r raised to t. Letter D, y equals e raised to x.
Okay, so you may now send your answers for items 5 to 8. Okay, send now your answers for items 5 to 8. And after this infomercial, we're going to check now your answers. Okay, pakisend na po, guys.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo ah.
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher eh.
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
Deluna.
Present!
Herrera.
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Yes, we're back here at INHS SHS Champ Campus Radio 97 MHz.
Amazing!
So, very good nating grade 11 learners. At nagsend na po sila ng kanilang answers for items 5 to 8. So, let us now check. Okay? Kindly get your paper. Okay, for item number 5, the correct answer is letter C. Yan, parang marami nang pa ng correct answer po. And then number 6, it's letter B. Number 7, it's letter C. And number 8, letter B. Yan, again, for number 5, C. 6 is B. 7, C. And 8, B. Yan. Congratulations po. Yan. Can you send a heart emoji naman if you got a score of 8? Yan, 8 po, perfect score.
Amazing!
Yan, perfect score. Yes, meron. Pakisend naman po yung like emoji if it is 5 to 7 points. 5 to 7 points, let us see. Pero ang daming heart, ma'am siya, ano,
Yes.
daming naka-perfect. Okay, congratulations po.
Okay, with that, congratulations grade 11 for your active participation for today. Don't forget to send your reflection for today to me as your Gen Math teacher. And stay tuned for the next learning episode only here on 97.0 Champ Radio. In this challenging time, remember always that it makes a big difference in your life when you stay positive but not on COVID. So stay at home and always follow IATF protocols. Again, we are your teacher broadcasters,
Teacher Majo,
and Teacher Sharon, who
always says, beauty is power and a smile is its sword. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you very much.
INHS On Air Senior High School.
INHS On Air.
Enhancing technological knowledge, skills, and value. And digital responsibility, maximizing logically the diverse multimedia platforms for communication, enabling people to display and make judgments as users of media and information. This is ICT Subject.
Alright, so good afternoon everyone. Welcome again for the 60 minutes discussion for the subject Empowerment Technology. Again, your subject for today is Empowerment Technology. This is Champ Campus Radio, 97 MHz, the home of the champions. This is your teacher Sharon N, your teacher broadcaster for this session. Alright, so for those who are watching on Facebook Live and YouTube, please comment below for your questions later on, your inquiries and shout out of course, and of course, the answers if I will going to ask questions. Please send heart emojis for those who are watching right now on Facebook or YouTube, or you can text me on 0905-695-3907 if you're listening to your radio. Again, please send heart emojis for those who are watching right now in Facebook or in YouTube. Alright? So shout out muna tayo kay Chris Balido, those who are sending hearts. Monalika de Baraton, okay, we have also, dami na nila, hindi ko na masabayan. Charmaine Sacuano, just send heart for those who are listening right now. Kahit anong kulay yan, basta heart. Alright, so our topic for today is about ICT as a platform for change.
Amazing!
Amazing. So our topic for today is about ICT as platform for change. So before we are going to start our lesson for today over the radio base, may I ask your dear learners this question, okay? Listen to the questions kasi mamaya itatype niyo yan sa comment box, okay? As an ICT, alright, as a senior high school student, how did you use the ICT? Okay, this ICT includes your cell phones, televisions, radios, laptops, computers, etc. So, to be a part of your social change movement. Again, the question is, as a senior high school student, how did you use the ICT as a part of your social change movement? Meaning, when you want something to change on your society, did you ever use the ICT? Okay? For those who will going to answer, please comment below for the Facebook page, okay, and YouTube. So later on, I will be reading those things. So again, I will repeat the questions. As a senior high school student, how did you use the ICT as a part of social change movement? Meaning when you want something to change on your society, did you ever use the ICT? Okay, for those who want to answer, please answer in the comment box. Okay? Reminder lang, okay? For those who are sending the screenshot on our group chat, do not just send a screenshot. Okay, please be with me until the end of the discussion for 1 hour. Okay. And after this, stay tuned with me and we will be right back for the information.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
De Luna.
Present!
Herrera.
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan. Handang isip, handa bukas. Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Alright, and we're back. So before we're going to start again, I would like to shout out these people who are sending their names from Janina Riquilas. Okay, we will going to read. As a senior high school student, I have used ICT to help me speak up my rights as a woman. Through ICT, I was able to reach a wider platform to spread the awareness and speak up to those who can speak. Okay, very good. From Jasmine Pabon, nagpa-mention lang naman. Alright, for those who want to answer the questions, again, I will repeat the questions. Okay, the question. As a senior high school student, we're going to read from Umalia. As a senior high school student, I can use, sandali kasi masyadong mabilis at hindi na natin nababasa. Okay, I will just open it on my mobile phone. Okay. As from Ira Umalia Manikad, as a senior student, I can use ICT into my everyday life by communicating to our teacher, very good, to co-students by our learning modality, and we can make social change by campaign that will help promote our and organize a certain project properly. Okay, from Divine Coloma, as a senior high school student, by making a post on how we use the social media as a part of the ICT. Okay, we have also from Althea Angelica Ramos. As a senior high school student, I can able to disadvantaged individuals and communities to participate in national and global policy decisions that can change their lives and empower them to take actions that can financially, socially, and politically benefit them. Oh, very good. Also, last from Ace Lozada Bakiran, transforming teaching and learning process from being highly and toward a language, teaching and learning moreover the use of computer-based instruction, increase self-confidence and self-esteem learners. So, our April Batad, okay, right? Alright, we have also from Mary Jane Melad. As a senior high school student, I use it to create, collect, process, and manage information. I will be going to read dalawa na lang, okay? From Gersel Castro, in studying ICT strand, okay, nawala na siya. It enables herself by learning our technology and enriches the learning through audio, video, text, and video. Okay, we have also from Giselle Castro. We have also from Alvin Limon. As a senior high school student, use ICT as a part of social movement by the way of sharing news and information and building and engaging community. So very good, my dear students. So ang dami nilang mga sagot. So as a senior student, okay, you can do something different for your society. So let's now read, okay, let us now start our topic about the ICT platform for change. Okay, information communication technology, okay, listen everyone, has been an important part in our social life today since we are in the information age, okay, or what we call the computer age, or we also call it as a digital age or new media age, okay, which is started during the 20th century, wherein the WWW or the World Wide Web was already existed during the 20th century, okay. Information communication technology offer us the possibility to acquire information and to connect with each other, people at a speed and across distance to our history. With the use of this technology, it has made life easier and it provides wider knowledge that can help in gaining and accessing information.
Amazing!
Amazing. So information communication technology is a tool and a medium and a force bringing about the action and mobilize changes in a population, society, or culture. All right. So, dear learners, our history plays a big part of our life right now. Amenable ba kayo doon? Yes, of course. Diba? Why do I say so? Because without our past, okay, para lang yan sa relationship, di ba? Pag nagkakaroon tayo ng mga heartbreak, di ba? Nagkakahiwalay ang mag-boyfriend and mag-girlfriend. So, natututo ka doon sa past relationship na yon. Alright. So, history is a big part of our life right now. So, why do I say so? Because without our past or our history in our country, we are not enjoying already the democracy that we have right now. Okay? The freedom, our freedom of speech, di ba? Hindi natin i-enjoy yung mga pagpo-post natin sa social media, yung mga pagbibigay natin ng mga idea natin from the different aspects. We're not enjoying those things without the democracy that we have right now, di ba? So sometimes posting also our feelings in social medias are also one of is also we're enjoying right now because and into our country. Okay, on this digital age or new media, everything happens. Okay, so we should be thankful to our heroes from our history. O, sino ba yung mga heroes natin? Okay, we have Jose Rizal, we have Andres Bonifacio, and we have Apolinario Mabini. Those are the other heroes that we owe our lives, we owe our democracy to them. Okay? So, please continue to send your emojis so that I will be notified that you are still listening. So, please send heart if you're still there. For those who are students who are tuning in right now, please send heart if you are still listening. So, but first, before we are going to take the commercial, okay, we will going to define what is the difference between the social change and the advocacy so that we will be able to know how does this ICT become part of our history in the Philippines. So remember, ang history po ay parte na po natin, parte ng buhay na natin yan. So, okay? So after this short break, we will be going back to discuss about the ICT and social change.
De Luna.
Present!
Herrera.
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Alright, and we're back. Alright, so shout out muna tayo sa mga taga UMS 11 sections peace, patience, peace, patience, humility, kindness, empathy, diligence, courtesy, loyalty, generosity, and also compassion, and also from all those who are from ABN 11, management, business, and I forgot the other one, okay? So, shout out also to those who are in STEM 11. I hope you are all tuning in. So, thank you very much. Wash out, ma'am. Anong wash out? What do you mean by wash out? Washing out na ba tayo? No, you need to from Justin Andres, wash out done. What's it? Wash one, okay? So, shout out from Isidro Ravilla from UMS 11 Integrity, okay? You can send your shout out today, mamaya, you can just send your shout out so that I can also notify you later on. Okay? From Jennifer Evangelista, those hearts. So thank you very much for those who are sending hearts. So meaning to say, they are tuning in. They're still listening to me. Okay? Amazing. We have also Fatima Lara Cruz Bulan. Shout out to the ABM 11 Accountancy. Okay? Shout out. Thank you very much, everyone. So, we go back to our topic. Alright? So, So again, what is now the difference between the social change and advocacy? Okay, we are going to differentiate what is the difference between the advocacy and social change. Okay, when we say social change, okay, this refers to an alteration in the social order of a society. Social change may include social institutions, social behaviors, or social relations that can be done in any form of multimedia. Alright, okay? You can make social changes through the use of campaigns that work in an organized and active way toward a particular goal. So typically, a political or social one. A campaign will help you to promote and organize the project properly. So the project I am referring for this is advocacy. Okay, when we say advocacy, according to Matthew Kaplan, okay, advocacy is about getting what you want of the government. Okay, in a democracy, which is a collection of voices. It is everyone's job to use their voice to remind the government or the institutions about what people want. Okay, that's advocacy. And I know that everybody, they have their own advocacy. Di ba? Remember, if kapag nanonood tayo ng mga pageant, if you are watching, hindi lang sa pageant, lahat man kakaroon tayo ng advocacy. Because this advocacy will help you as personally and will help the society to grow, para maging mas mapaganda or mas maayos yung ating gustong, okay, sa ating sarili. Alright. So basically, without advocacy, social change will not happen. So meaning to say, ICT plays a very important role in social change using different social media or ICT platform. Okay? So the role of the ICT in recent history, we're also discussed on the later part of the discussion through this RBI. Okay? So before we have commercial break, answer these questions in the Facebook or comment box later on. Okay? So the question is, again, listen very carefully. Wag lang mag-shoutout ng mga name, but I wanted all of you to answer these questions. Okay? Listen. What do you think are the significant events in our Philippine history that you already monitored or knew? Okay? Question. What do you think are some of the significant events in our Philippine history that you knew? Ibig sabihin, meron ba kayong mga subaybayan na mga historical event na nangyari dito sa Pilipinas? So please comment on the chat box, on the Facebook chat box, and also to the YouTube chat box, so that may later on after this commercial break, I will be reading it. Again, the question is, what do you think are some of the significant events in our Philippine history that you knew? May naalala ba kayo? Okay, so comment down below.
De Luna.
Present!
Herrera.
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo. Mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas.
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Alright, so we're back in the studio. Okay, meron, may answer na si Althea Badire. Okay, her answer is the EDSA Revolution. Very good, Althea. Okay, we have also from Althea again, the death of the Ferdinand Magellan. We have also from Charmaine Sakwan, EDSA or People Power Revolution. Very good. Okay, we have also from Monerica Di Baraton, we have the People Power. And we have also from Althea again, the arrival of Ferdinand Magellan, March 15, 21. Wow, bongga. Siguro meron na siya that time. Okay, we have also from Marvy Sakwan, the martial law. Okay, very good. We have also from Manalica, yes, Baraton Martial Law, and from Miss Saladino, EDSA Revolution. So very good. We have also from Jasmine Pabon. We have also Revolution. From Stony Skyler, My Patience, People Power Revolution. We have also from Austin Pergis, the EDSA Revolution. So, ang gagaling nila. So, I think since some of you are YUMs, okay? So, I think you are very familiar with this history, okay? We are now going to start our history today, okay? One of the significant events that the ICT plays an important role is the first one is during the EDSA Revolution 1, okay, or what we call the People Power Revolution, okay. So this was one of the major protests in the Philippine history that took place in EDSA from February 22 to February 25, year 1986. Okay, or listen very well, mag-take note kayo because later I will be asking some questions, okay, that involved during this EDSA Revolution 1. It involves 2 million Filipinos from the different sectors or religious sectors or religions. This includes the Catholic, the Iglesia ni Cristo, and the other religious sectors. Okay, nagkaisa-isa sila along the EDSA. So, this was happened when the Cardinal Sin, who was the cardinal that time, encouraged the Filipinos to help and end the regime of the former President Ferdinand Marcos, who is our 10th president that time. So, through the use of radio, which is this radio station, this is what they called during that time the Radio Veritas. I don't know if you are familiar with this, okay? The Radio Veritas is a non-commercial Catholic software station broadcasting to Asia. This station was existed from 1969 to 1991. Alright, so like here in our RBI right now, so this is what we call a radio station also, no? So, that time, during the EDSA Revolution 1, the Radio Veritas is also a radio broadcasting station. Doon nagsimula kung bakit nagkaroon ng EDSA Revolution 1. So, like here in our school, the RBI or the Radio Broadcasting Studio, we can use this studio to give more learnings, to update just like what's happening right now. We can also use this studio as a way of encouraging learners to learn more and remind everyone about the civil rights. So what is about the civil rights? Okay, the civil rights is essentially a component of democracy. That means it guarantees of equal social opportunities and protection under the law. Okay, regardless of your race, religion, and other characteristics, you and we all have the right to treat fairly, vote fairly, okay, use government services for public education. So right now, since we are now enjoying about our civil rights, because we are in a democratic country, we should also, again, we should be thankful for our heroes before, because without them, we are not enjoying our democracy that we are experiencing right now, okay? So during the EDSA Revolution 1, okay, since we are in a democratic country, so nagkaroon ng malaking protesta during that time to end the regime of the former president Ferdinand Marcos, who is our 10th president during that time. So the role of the ICT that time is the use of radio, because radio is an example of a ICT. See, just imagine, no, na kung wala pang radio before nung 1986, okay, and sakal na ang mga Filipinos during that time sa pamamalakad ng ating former President Marcos. So siguro it will took long yung pagsasuffer noon, okay, pagsasuffer noon ng mga Filipino noon Okay, baka mamaya ma-technical tayo. This is I'm referring about the history, okay? Noon, alright? So, meaning to say, the ICT plays a very significant, niloloko ako ng mga kasama ko dito, baka daw maano ako, ma-technical ako. Well, anyway, I am just saying, or I am just discussing about the history before, because this EDSA Revolution 1 was already a part of our life because it was included already on the in our Philippine history. So meaning to say, we go back to the ICT, nawawala na tayo. ICT, okay, plays a very important role because without this use of the ICT, particularly the radio, hindi magkakaisa ang mga Pilipino that time for a mass protest. Alright, so question, okay? Before we're going to have the before we're going to have the commercial, okay? Question. Pang-ilang president si former President Ferdinand Marcos? Okay? Pang-ilang president si Ferdinand Marcos? So, you will going to answer it after this break.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo ah.
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher eh.
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
Alright. Alright, so we're back. So pangilang president si former President Ferdinand Marcos, very good. From Kurt Wayne Morales, 10th President. Uy, Ivy Marquez, naku, Miss Tamayo, okay, mag-backread ka, okay? Nelly Vizcarra, 10th President. From Rachel Joy Pinapit, okay, very good. From Padilla Jeffrey, from Miss Macarilay, very good. From Joanne Sakwan, okay. From Rachel Pinapit again, from Min Sakwan, from Den, okay. We have also from Miss Saladino and Pawan. Very good. Our former President Ferdinand Marcos was the 10th President of the Philippines. So let's continue again the history. Kung sa EDSA Revolution 1, ang ginamit na ICT noon ay the radio. Now we are going to continue, okay? Let's continue our lesson. The second and one of the most significant event that the ICT was also connected to our history is during the EDSA DOS. Okay, the EDSA DOS, also known as the People Power Revolution 2, or what we called the People Power Revolution version 2. Kasi natapos na yung EDSA Revolution 1 and then sinundan siya ng EDSA Revolution 2 or the People Power Revolution 2. This was also happened along EDSA. Okay, This is why it was called EDSA DOS and EDSA 1 because this significant protest, okay, was both happened along EDSA. Okay, ano nga ba ang EDSA? Bakit nga ba tinawag siyang EDSA? Okay, so fact about EDSA. The EDSA is the acronym from Epifanio de los Santos Avenue. Again, ang EDSA is the acronym of Epifanio de los Santos Avenue. Okay, you take note, okay, because I will be asking later on again. And also known as Epifanio de los Santos y Cristobal. Okay, pinangalan sa kanya yung EDSA. Sometimes, he is also known as Don Panyong. He is a Filipino historian, a journalist, okay, a civil servant, okay, the first Filipino academician. Okay, do you know that the EDSA, ang unang pangalan ng EDSA is what we call the Avenida 19 de Junio because isinunod nila ito ng birthday ni Jose Rizal because the birthday of Jose Rizal is June 19. So, the first pangalan ng EDSA, okay, is Avenida 19, ano ba ang 19 ng Tagalog? Avenida Labing Siyam de Junio. Okay, ito ay pinangalan sa birthday ni Jose Rizal. So the birthday of Jose Rizal is June 19. O sa mga ka-birthday ni Jose Rizal, shout out dyan. Okay, so this was during in 1946. So finally, before that ay medyo nahirapan yung mga tao. So saan ka pupunta? Sa Avenida Labing Siyam de Junio, di ba? Napakahaba. So, pinalitan na naman nila. So, they named it as the Highway 54 during the 1950. So, nagkaroon na naman ng confusion, okay? Kahit sinabi nila na Highway 54, nagkaroon ng misconception that time because ang alam nila, the avenue is 54 kilometers. So, kala nila nagkakaroon ng misconception, di ba? From Avenida 19 de Junio, then pinalitan nila from the Highway 54 in 1950. Okay, and then dahil nagkaroon ng misconception, ngayon nagkaroon ng proclamation from the Republic Act number 2140. So, it was named EDSA na ipinangalan nila from a very well-known academician, the first Filipino academician and civil servant, which is Epifanio de los Santos. So, ngayon, yun na ang tinatawag nating EDSA. So, kapag kayo pumunta ng Manila, if you're going to Manila and then you're going to pass by along the EDSA, okay, so ang pangalan po ng avenue na yon, the acronym is Epifanio de los Santos Avenue. That is what we call the EDSA. O, sige, balik na tayo. Nawawala na tayo sa EDSA Revolution 2. Okay? Alright. So, EDSA 2 or the People Power Revolution 2 was a political protest again for the removal of the former President Joseph Ejercito Estrada, who is our 13th president in our country. Again, during that time, the former President Joseph Ejercito Estrada is the 13th president of our country that time. So, this EDSA Revolution 2 was happened on January 17 to 21, 2001. So, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 days. Okay, 4 days na nagkaroon ng protest against along EDSA. Alright, so this was the breakdown in negotiations during the impeachment of our president, of our 13th president, Joseph Ejercito Estrada. Okay, during the impeachment of former President Estrada, which began in December 2000. So it was fueled after the 11 prosecutors of then Joseph, our former President Estrada, walked out of the impeachment trial. So, the issue is about the impeachment trial in the case of plunder. Diba? Have you heard of this? Plunder of Pandarambog? If you knew the name of Jose Velarde, if you know this one, Jose Velarde, this is the name where billion of pesos was deposited. This is according to Rappler article, okay? So, this Jose Velarde, this is plunder, ito yung mga weteng na mga issue before. Kaya nagkaroon ng EDSA Revolution 2, okay? Because of this maraming, if you know, sino nga ba yung taga Ilocos Sur? Na si Singson? Si Chavit Singson. Siya po yung, according to the Rappler, okay? From the Rappler article, na si Mr. Chavit Singson, siya yung unang nag-broadcast kay former President Estrada for this case. So, doon nagsimula ang ating EDSA Revolution 2. So, EDSA grew over the course of a few days through text brigade. So, ano bang ginagamit kapag text brigade? Of course, so, this ICT used during that time, yes, it was a mobile phones or the cell phone. So, this revolution would not have been successful without the power of text brigade with the use of their mobile phone. So, kung una, ang EDSA Revolution 1 was the radio, ang ginamit nilang ICT para magkaroon ng nalawak na protesta, and here comes the EDSA Revolution 2 or the People Power 2 para mapatalsik before ang ating president that time, the 13th president that time. They used the text brigade para magkaisa ang mga tao at magkaroon ng malawakang protesta. Alright, the question again before we're going to have the commercial break. Okay? Alright. What is the ICT used during the People Power Revolution? 2. Okay? What was the ICT used during the People Power Revolution version 2? Okay? Please answer. Please comment in the comment box. We will be going to read it after this commercial break.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo ah.
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher eh.
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
Alright, so nagkakaroon tayo ng misconception dito. Your answer is using the text brigade. So ano bang ginamit sa text brigade? Of course, the mobile phone. So very good. The text brigade or the mobile phone was used during the protest, the very wide protest on the People Power Revolution 2. Okay, so please send again. Okay, I would like to acknowledge also those who are sending the text brigade their answers. Okay, from Miss Tony Scholar, mobile phone, of course. We have also yung mga nagsabi din ng text brigade. We have also Sescobar using the text brigade. We have also, alright, so we have also Alaika Domingo, Angelica Batung, Charmaine Sakwan, Althea Badire. Okay, we have also LV Sumawang. Okay, we have also Reina Takad. Okay, we have also Mangoway, Miss Kyla Guzman. We have also Jaline Saladino, Miss Masadini, and Monalica De Barato. We have also Nelly Vizcara, Reina Takad. We have also Claro, Miss Clara. We have also Miss April Batad, Bea Arno Cagayan, Brenda Ariola, Rose Marie Balcaba, and of course, marami pang nag-answer. So, I am very grateful that you are listening right now. So, hindi pa dyan natatapos, okay? We are going to the next protest, okay? So, the next significant historic event is the Million People March. I know this majority of you are already born on this year, okay? The next significant historic event is the Million People March, okay? This is a series or protest that mainly took place in Luneta Park, okay? It wasn't, okay? It was not called EDSA 3 kasi this was happened in Luneta, okay? It does not happen along the EDSA, but instead, it was happened in Luneta Park, okay, where the statue of our hero, Jose Rizal, was placed there. And, of course, did you know that the start of the kilometer count all over the Philippines is in the statue of Jose Rizal in Luneta Park. So, ang tawag po doon ay matatagpuan mo ang kilometer 0 doon sa statue ni Jose Rizal sa Luneta Park. So, meaning to say, lahat ng counting ng kilometer, if you are from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, lahat po ng places, magi-start ang kilometer sa kilometer 0 sa Luneta Park mismo doon sa statue ni Jose Rizal. So for example, ang kilometer, ang kilometer from Manila, from kilometer 0 to Ilagan is, I'm not really sure, okay? So magi-start ang counting ng kilometer doon sa Luneta sa statue ni Jose Rizal. Is if you are from Apari or if you are from Batanes, okay, you will going to compute the kilometer kahit man ikaw ay you're in the other island, so they will measure on the seabed, okay, for that kilometer. They will measure from the distance of the sea through the island. Alright, so fact ulit yun. Alright, so the Million People March was again happened from August 22 to 26, 2013. So lahat naman na siguro pinanganak during that time, ano? So I know that majority, siguro mga grade school kayo dito. So this was happened during the month of August 22 to 26, 2013. So this was also called as a pork barrel scam. Okay? So pork barrel scam. This is scam pointing to businesswoman, if you're familiar with Janet Lim Napoles, as the scam's mastermind, and also condemn the misuse of PDAF. Okay, when we say PDAF, this is what we call the Priority Development Assistance Fund. Okay, the organizers and promoters of the Million People March through the use of the Facebook and the change.org, okay, as their medium of campaign. Again, this Million People March, ang ginamit nilang ICT is the ICT platform is the Facebook and the change.org. Again, change.org, okay? This change.org is a platform that dubbed as the most world's platform for change, where anyone from the online community can create petition and ask others to log in. Okay, so the mission of this change.org is to help people from around the world to create change they want to see. That's why, di ba, yung Million People March, actually, I think it's 400,000 lang ang nag-attend during that time sa Luneta. But the number of protests that time is I think it's 1 million already. I'm not really sure. So I will not give a figure of this one. But it is more than. Kasi kinount nila yung mga nag-log in sa change.org. So meaning to say, through the use of this ICT, we can already give participation for our civil rights and for our society to change. So, this change.org also was used during the petition release of Mary Jane Velasco. Okay, if you're familiar with Miss Mary Jane Velasco, okay, this is during the time of our president right now, President Duterte, who also helped her to release, okay, for this death row in Indonesia because of the case, the drug mule. Okay, this drug mule, okay, is ito po yung, ay naku, mahirap nang magsalita, baka mamaya maano ako sa radyo. Alright, so si Mary Jane Velasco was the death row. This was a growing petition, okay, from the Philippines with 250,000 signatories from 125 countries. Okay, meaning to say, napawalang sala or hindi pinalampas ng countryng Indonesia ang si Miss Mary Jane Velasco because they have this nagkaroon ng petition through the use of the change.org with the signatories of 250,000 all over the world with 155 countries. And also, I remember we have also this, if you are familiar with the Yolanda, yung Yolanda is a typhoon na nag-hit sa Tacloban. This is where a lot of people died. So, during that time, we have also, one of the ICT platform was also used, the People Finder. When we say People Finder, ito yung if you're going to type the name of those people, and then they will, yung People Finder, yung platform na yun, sasabihin niya kung ito taong po ba na ito is kinuha na ni Lord or is still alive. So, nagkakaroon na ng during that time, yung talano, tinawanan ng lalako, of course. Okay? So, I remember, no, I was working in Manila that time during the Million People March. Okay? So, my boss want me to join the protest during the Million People March. But instead of going, I did not go to that protest in Luneta Park because I'm afraid that time that something will happen like the stampede and bombing and everything. So, the lesson there is that if you really wanted to change, do not be afraid of anything. So, that is why our heroes, okay, gave their life to us because they do not want that the next generation will be going to adapt and suffer what is not right on our society. So they fight and died for our freedom. So again, please send thumbs up if you are still enjoying listening to me, and also please send thumbs up if you're still listening to me. So we will going to continue our lesson, okay, before this commercial break. But before the commercial break, question again, okay? What was the ICT used during the Million People March? Okay? Again, the question is, what was the ICT used during the Million People March? Okay. So we will be right back after this short break.
De Luna.
Present!
Herrera.
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo, mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan. Handang isip, handa bukas. Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Alright, and we're back. I think naghang ako. Huwag niyong i-screenshot. Alright, so okay, we're going to read all your answers. I am very good. They are all listening, okay? We are from Evelyn Salvador Mara. They use, okay, Facebook and change.org. We have the Sarah Josephine Bersamin. And we have also, okay, we have also from Jane Benitez and also from Roger Marda Kuy Kuy. And this, okay, so we have also from Joanna Oligario, change.org and Facebook. We have also from Terosa from The Empathy. Oh, wala siyang question, may answer. Alright, so those are, so the ICT they have used during the Million People March is the Facebook and the change.org. So we will be right back after this short break.
Jose, bakit di ka pa nakikinig? Oras na ng klase ninyo sa radyo ah.
Hindi naman po ako nakikita ni teacher eh.
Huwag magpabaya sa pag-aaral. Ang pagsisikap ay daan sa pag-unlad.
Isang paalala mula sa DepEd Region 2 at ng himpilang ito.
Alright, and we're back. Okay, so I hope you still have I hope na meron kayong mga natutunan about the history, some of the significant events here in the Philippines using the ICT. Okay, so what is the first one? We have the first significant event that I have already discussed is the EDSA Revolution 1, wherein they use radio, okay, for this protest, and for the EDSA Revolution 2, they use cell phones or text brigade for the protest, and we have also the Million People March. They use the change.org and the Facebook for the protest. Okay, so remember these principles for digital citizenship. Okay, remember, for having a digital citizenship, engage positively, know your online world, choose consciously. So these are the key principle or that you're going to engage positively as a digital citizenship. So meaning to say, engage positively on your society, know your online world. So meaning to say, you look for the platform or for the ICT that you're going to use if you want to change something. Okay. Also choose consciously. Let me say choose consciously. Do not just dahil ayaw mo to, you will just going to say those things. Dahil ayaw mo siya, you're going to say bad things to those people. Dahil ayaw mo ng environment, you will just broadcast what you feel. No, you know, we are also in a democratic country, but we also need to understand that we also need to understand. Okay, so we also need to understand that if you're going to participate in social changes, in social change, we should also be conscious on the things that we are going to say in our society. Okay? Alright, so for your assignment, okay, this will be your assignment for us, for your empowerment technology, for all the UMs and ABM. For all the UMs and ABM, this will be your assignment, okay? Remember, okay, listen very carefully for your assignment. Fake news is a type of yellow journalism or propaganda, okay, that consists of deliberate misinformation or hoaxes spread via traditional print and broadcast new media or online social media. Okay? Research on a current event or issue in the Philippines on which have been the center of controversy and may have been tagged as fake news. Discuss why these mis-issues have been created to create false information and what types of social media and digital platform were used. Write your answers on a short bond paper to be submitted next meeting via online platform from your subject teachers in empowerment technology. So do not worry, I will going to give again this question to your teachers, dear subject teachers. Okay? Again, the question is, for your assignment, fake news is a type of yellow journalism or propaganda that consists of deliberate misinformation or hoaxes spread via traditional print and broadcast new media or online social media. So research on current events or issue in the Philippines on which have been the center of controversy and may have been tagged as fake news. Discuss why these issues have been created to create false information and what type of social media and digital platform were used. Write your answer on a short bond paper to be submitted next meeting via online from your subject teachers. Alright, so again, congratulations again, my dear grade 11 learners who are tuning in right now from the UMS, from the ABN, and I hope the STEM also are here. So thank you very much. Congratulations, grade 11, for your active participation for today. So don't forget to send assignment to your assignment today to your subject teachers, okay, for empowerment technology. This is your radio broadcaster, Teacher Sharon N. for Empowerment Technology. Okay? Stay tuned for the next learning episode only here on 97 MHz Champ Campus Radio. So stay safe and always follow the IITF protocols. Even though we are now in alert level 2, wag magpiesta. Okay? Virus is still there. Again, this is your teacher broadcaster, Teacher Sharon N. signing off.
That concludes our learning episode in ICT. Enhanced technological knowledge, skills, and values. Strengthened online ethics, accountability, and sense of responsibility. Maximize logically the diverse multimedia platforms for communication. Enabled people to display and make ICT.